Wait, something is wrong. Why? Hello? Ah. Hello. Fishy. Fishy. I need one thing. Fuck. But hello. Where is it? But hello. Oh no, not the dumpies. Hoi. Hello. How you doing, Sai? Hope you're doing good. Well, except for the pain you're in right now. Because I feel that. I feel that very much. That bob face. Doing okay-ish. Yeah. I'm a bit tired. You don't know how that happened. I don't know, that's the same reason I have it, I guess. Like, randomly happened. Like, the fuck? But yeah. I prepared some stuff for the Death Stranding stream already, so the thing is, I hope that we can preload the game at least, because 150 gigabytes, like, dude. I banged my forearm on the thing in the bathroom and now I have a bruise. It just happened. What the fuck? What the fudge? What do you mean you banged your forearm? Crapcom! It's Swan 2. No Swan Lunacy. I'm already loading the game just in case. Oh, I forget. Should I come over and No! Nuh-uh. No need to. What's this? But yeah, so I have something cool. The Gentle Jelly will be on the screen still. But less talkative. I mean, he still doesn't talk. I need to figure out why he doesn't talk. We have 2 more dark poems written today. Oh no! Sorry, no. Wait, the music is missing. Why? Yeah, no, okay. But wow. But yeah, today I'm okay, I guess. Could be better. I mean, what's going to happen to him? Can I show this? You know what? I think I can. I need just remember which buttons. Wait, so Hershey gone? Hershey gone. Sorry, Hershey. But we have him! Okay, I'm wearing a different outfit, but we can have him in this spot. Hershey back. As a baby, yeah. I didn't figure out at first how I can put him in there. What I did just now, it added the texture. I mean, it was from the Steam Workshop, and then I edited the texture so that he's inside. Took me like 5 seconds to understand. I thought like, oh, maybe I can do it in the program. Sadly not. I mean, apparently it's a way because that one that uploaded had a VTuber inside of the pod, and I was like, huh, how did he do it? But yeah, so with different outfit I have, with the Valentine's outfit I have like a chain that goes down, and then he's attached to my chain and swinging all around, kind of funny. So baby Hirsch will be replaced by Jelly. Sad. I mean, where is she anyway? Like, she's such a stinky, right? Nah, but yeah, I haven't been doing much today. Mostly doom scrolling, watching some politics, like always, you know, the usual stuff. Listening to good music, raging in a fucking League of Legends match. You were in bed, yeah. I wore my Mary Janes today, you know. Still having to size them up. Today is National Public Sleeping Day. Yes, public sleeping, guys. But yeah, I'm not into sleeping. I mean, I love sleeping, but not into public sleeping. I never did public... I do public sleeping, I mean, I guess if you nap in a tram, it could count as public sleeping, but I don't know, man. Does it count? I don't know, man. I sure hope not. But you know, guys, I can sleep while standing, while sitting, while lying down. I mean, I can do it all. Better than public fapping, and people still do that. Yes, apparently it's still a thing that people still, you know, rock their willy outside. I don't know, man. Why? Cloth people are so boring. Why? Why go to cloth people and jerk your willy? Why? I mean, yeah, if you want to be a wanker, okay, fine. But not in front of me, please. You're just jealous. Dude, I saw a man in front of my practice back then jerking his willy. What do you mean? I'm not jealous. Because it's Willy Wednesday. My man, it's Saturday. It's sexy Herschel Saturday. What do you mean? What do you mean, my man? I mean, like, dude, it's always Willy Wednesday. No! No. It's Burger Saturday. And I still didn't eat my burger. Fuck. Boss, where's my burger? Oh, wait. I need to check one more thing. I kind of forgot. Always forgot. I don't know what it is lately. Gonna do it. Do what? I bought the one. Okay, okay. Okay. Oh my god. So it's next week? Oh, till 16. Burger, you dillis. Yes. I remember that too. He probably means burger. Do you mean burger? Burger, 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 burger. Boss, eat the burger. Eat it. Dude, nom nom. Nom nom burger. Like, boss, eat it. I ate my first cookie just now. No, but I ate my second pudding as well. I'm chonky today. I feel chonky. We're both so hungry and... me not happy. I'll never lose more weight. I'll be stuck forever where I am, man. But yeah. So, welcome to the long-ass trial, if I remember correctly. It will be long as fuck. I went to the cafe and enjoyed myself. Yeah. Yeah, layers of past. Layers of past. Yeah. Dude, but if I don't eat pasta, I will go to bed with a hungry stomach after work. I need to eat something after work, something big. I don't know. Because if I, you know, okay, let's say I work at 12 till 20, okay? And I only eat the pizza baguette in the morning. I'll die. You need something else than pasta. Yeah, then give me something that has proteins, not too many calories, and keeps me, it keeps me, keeps me from being hungry. I can't, man. Yeah, I hate skin. I hate the texture, man. No. Because I need to eat it with a cookie, and it's even worse. Skier sucks. Because I wasn't pudding mom, you know, left over for me. This was skier. I can't do it. I can't. How can you eat it without a cookie, man? It's disgusting. How about iPod? I mean, yes, but then it's like today. iPod doesn't, you know, do shit for me. I don't know, man. We will see. I will find something. Oh, what did I press? Oh, no, 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 no. No, 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 no. No. Why do I think I have my... I don't want to put extra stuff into my pudding. I mean, I still have that one shake thing for one night. I can... We need to do the shake thing again. I don't want to drink the shake. I don't fucking have upset. I don't know. I'll see. I'll see. I will find something. Yes. The thing is with a shake, that's like, oh, you figured you saw it true. This extent you don't do it over a long time. I mean, okay, I already took a break from it, but you know, half a year ain't a long time, right? I'll die. I mean, okay, I only use it in the evening or a late night. Just do it a month, yeah. Month should be fine. So I'm used again to, you know, eating less. Cause like, dude, I eat so much. I'm so pissed off. I mean, I don't gain weight. Yeah, man, like a few grams, but then the next day they're gone again. But like, I don't want to gain weight. I mean, you still eat during the day. Yeah, that's why I think it's fine. I think it's only like for a short while if you do it with like every meal, I think. Because, you know, it's only like a one meal out of 2. Yeah, not like me, like plus or minus 1 kilogram per day. That's crazy. It's like 200 to 300 grams or something. Or maybe even 500. Let's say 500. Oops. Dude, fucking controller, fuck off. No, you're out. Fuck you, controller. Fuck you. I need a new controller, like for real. This pisses me off. I just come even lightly against the cable and it's like, I'm off, I'm on, I'm off, I'm on. Shut the fuck up, you piece of shit. Right, rage. I swear, Leak did tilt me today. But you heard nothing, right, guys? Right. Right. I would never, you know, insert my controller, make it feel like a clanker, right? Clanking controller. Bless you, Sai. Oh, man. But yeah. Too many clankers lately. It's even extra that I got you. I know. I need a new one. But I don't know what kind I want. Do I want to spend a little bit more? Do I want to spend like the same amount? I don't know. I feel like all controllers are ass lately. Do you want to think I get sick? No. Nuh-uh. No getting sick, please. Please. I want to stay healthy. I can't be healthy if you get sicky. Yeah. Yeah. So, well, a MediaMarkt, they have plus of 2 button for 25. That's the thing. If I want to have, let's say, OG controllers, they don't have turbo buttons usually. Which is kind of annoying. I know some streamer who, you know, put in a turbo button for a price. I mean, I don't mind, but, oh man. I need like a better one. I wish my old controller that had like the USB and the PS2 thingy would have been working still. I mean, no turbo button, sure, but it was a good controller. And it was a PS2 as well, so hello. Hello. Like, this controller was so goated for real. Yeah, we'll see what I do about this. I'll see. But yeah. But guys, any plans? Except for, you know, soon Dokumi. Dude, Dokumi is so close. I don't... Do you want to talk about it? I mean, a little bit. Okay. So the head is coming soon. Which head, right? You will see it Dokumi when it, well, soonish. I think it will post pictures if I buy the costumes this month. Well, not costume, but you know, the the items or the pieces. Then I already could like try and see, okay, what to do. Especially with my Niku Niku kneecaps out. Can I take pictures of you? Yes. You need to. Did I? Ooh. True. Oh, I need to go to Media Markt in May. Right. Cause then I can take my Polaroid with me as well. That'd be kind of swag again. Like live my drippy drop. I hope it will look good. I'm scared. I'm so scared. But it should be fine. It should be fine. I think if it's like I have it pictured in my head, I'll look cute. I think. I hope. I pray. But I hope that I will have my Mary Janes walked in then. I mean, I should. But yeah. I mean, right now I wear them daily, at least for like 45 minutes. But I still need to, you know, go on a walk outside with them to see. To work them in even more quickly, I guess. So yeah. I hate my ideas all the time. Me and my BS ideas, I swear. The thing was just, the idea came to me like in such a dumbass way. That one day I went to my doctor's to get my injection, and we were like, yeah, okay. Since the pharmacy kind of fucked it up, we can already stop the syringes or the injections already, doesn't matter. Okay, right, so I went back home, and on the way home I was like, dude, actually, it would be so pog. So then I got my cosplay idea, and was like, yeah, it's something I can wear daily as well. It's not only like, you know, well, not daily, but you know, in between the work and stuff. It's kind of stylish. If I do say so myself. But then I had another idea now that I definitely need to learn how to sew. Like, I know a little bit how to make clothes, but I'm not perfect by all means. And I have an idea with it as well. But then I would need a wig. But for Dokumi, it won't have a wig, cause, dude. I don't even have a big head. I have a normal sized head apparently, but wigs don't fit. They never did. They're all tiny heads. I don't have a tiny head, but my head ain't big too. It's just like, you know, wish you had. A wig? Hell no. You had this pineapple shape. Shut the fuck up! What do you mean, pineapple? I'm not SpongeBob. Or am I? How would I know? I don't live under the sea. Okay, wait, no, I do live under the sea. And I have a pineapple. What? Okay, yeah. I am the pineapple under the sea. Ayo.
You know what that means? Fish!
Fish! Yeah, I guess so. Fuck! I am the pineapple under the sea. Man. Oh. Okay, Vizela case. We're gonna try. I can't remember shit from this trial. Like, I knew this was coming. This trial. But I'm like, I can't remember shit. Like, all the other trials I kinda remembered. Like, oh yeah, this and that and this. But now with Vizela, I'm like, dude. What do you mean there was a Vizela trial? But the thing is, okay, we already yapped a bit, but I might be able to finish it next stream. I don't know how long this trial really is. I say it's long. But that depends on when Layton returns to the trial and helps us. And I don't know when that is. Yay! I mean, okay, the longer I wait, the longer it would take, but you know what I mean, right? Like, it could take me 3 hours, it could take me 6 hours, it could take me 9 hours. I mean, 2 streams seems like fair, I guess. If I'm being smart about it. But you guys, you know me, I'm not smart. Not me. I need my hint coins. How is it even with Ace Attorney games? I can't remember. Do we have something like hint coins too? In Ace Attorney, you don't think so, right? I really need to replay the game. At least, I wasn't even the first. It means there was like the demo trial, tutorial trial thingy. But I can't remember if there was like, give me a hint, dude. Like, it gives me Danganronpa. Danganronpa ain't helping you either. It's like, yeah, either you get it or you don't. And if you don't, well, GG, game over. I hate lawyer games. I'm no lawyer. Trust me, bro. I mean, obviously. I finally realized that Bezella has been lying dormant within me. No.
Hold it!
You say you finally realized? What do you mean? She's always zoned out. What do you mean? Yes, I've always had a feeling, but... Fish! My memory's rather hazy. I always felt as though I'm not who I think I am. That I've forgotten something very important. Like fish. Fish is important. I'm important. You're important. Incidentally, when did you become aware of Bezella's presence within you? It was when I went to the Great Archive with Mr. Layton and Luke. And you didn't tell us? Girl! Ever since I saw the mural depicting Bezella, I started having strange flashbacks. I saw things from the distant past. Memories of the legendary fire. Nice. Free Arsenal for all. Legendary fire? I mean, she did Arsenal for free. I mean, nice. I saw it. I was there when it happened. I saw the town consumed by flames. You couldn't have. That's impossible. Impossible. Legendary fire occurred over 100 years ago. And there were no survivors. How old is she? Dude! Yes, I know that. Well, oh, if it's like in Dragon Age, then she can be like, you know, Infinity aged. That would be crazy. But it's true. I remember it happening. Because I'm Bezella. I mean, not that she says that she's over 100 years old. I mean, it seems kind of obvious, right? That she might be the witch. Once evening fell and the rain ceased, I climbed up the wooden steps of that bell tower and awaited the parade. For a while. Where were you before that? We were looking for you. I'm not sure when I came to. I was in the town. Oh right, she ran off. It was pouring, so I wanted to go to Aunt Patty's bakery and wait for it to stop. But I couldn't face her, so I just went to the forest instead. So you were in the forest until the incident? Couldn't find you though. Yeah. The rain finally stopped and the time came. I made my way over to the town square. I was feeling strange, as if I wasn't myself. Like right now, maybe? Then I noticed I was up in the bell tower, looking down at the square. Oh, guys. Maybe some spoiler warning, I don't know. Do you watch Resident Evil 9 or did you play it? And did you enjoy it? Cause I have opinions! Maybe not spoil the end, but you know, like, dude. I have mean opinions, Capcom. Espella's not a witch, and that means... Especially about Leon. Capcom! Watched, yes, enjoyed, it was okay. I think it was okay too, but if I had to place it somewhere from all the Resident Evil games that I played or watched, it's not very high. Even with Leon inside, it's not very high. Resident Evil 4 Remake and Resident Evil 4 OG are similar fast peak, yeah. Actually, for me as well. Maybe it's because it's the one I grew up with, and you having me, I'd be like, you know, right? Shoot the zombies. Shoot him. First place Resident Evil 4. Second place Resident Evil 2. Third Village. Okay. Okay, I'm gonna be an asshole right now. So I agree with 4 and 2 in the spaces. I can... I guess I can understand Village in the third spot as well. But then... Okay, I will go crazy with what I have to say, okay? Like, don't hate me for it. But then I would put 6, in my opinion. Even if it was kinda, you know, annoying with that one girl and Leon always like trippy and Leon unable to fly a plane and stuff. Like, okay, yeah, it was ass in that regard. Here we are, 7 which are weird, the jumpscares were too obvious. Yeah. 9 wasn't even scary. Like, okay, I don't know how it's early game with, you know, scariness of 9. But I saw mid and late game, I was like, dude. that ain't scary. Okay, so I would put 6 in place 4. And then it would get hard. Cause like, dude. I guess 3. It's a remake, of course. I don't really talk about the OG games except for 4. But then I have a problem with 7. I would put... Oh yeah, 5. True, 5 is better than... Yeah. So 5 would be on 5, right? Then I would put, like... Okay, the things I haven't played Revelations at the other games, so... I wouldn't put 3 to 6, like... It was okay, but it was too short, sorry, I said it. I mean, all Resident Evil games are kind of short. But then I would come into a clutch with Resident Evil 7 and 9. And I guess, icky factor-wise, 7 would be on top of 9. Like, because 7 was very disgusting. And it's just that one scene for me that literally fucked me up on 7. With that happy birthday bullshit. That one fucked me up very much. But, I don't know. But do I want to put 7 on 7? I mean, that would be like the lucky 7th thing, right? But I don't know. I don't know, man. Not the choppy hand offy. Yeah. I don't know why, but I find that so disgusting. Like, 7... Like, otherwise 7, no problem. Except for that one baker guy following you around the house. Okay, so again, the following thing that, you know, fucked me up, but... I don't know. I don't mind it too much. I mean, I mind it, yes. But it's still better than the choppy happy birthday hand us off here. You no more jerky with the lefty handy, you know. Or was it the right hand? I don't know. Fuck Ethan. Ethan useless. Use the following things. Yeah. RE2, 3, 7, 8, and 9. I'll have to say, I guess from the new trilogy thingy, I'd say 8 is on spot 1. Well, on spot 3 and the... Okay. But... the thing with 7 and 9 is... Yes, 7 was icky to me. Which is, for a horror game, a good thing, I guess. But... a horror survival. But... 9... Capcom, you could have done a bit better, man. I mean, the last trilogy, I don't know, wasn't even that good either. Like, okay, yeah, Village was decent, I guess. But, come. Okay, the things I haven't played 7. I mean, I saw Psy play it. I saw some other videos about it. Maybe I need to see the early game of 9 and decide then. Because I only saw like mid-late game. I don't think I've missed much in the early game. At least I don't think so. Yeah, okay, I missed some key things, but not that many. Iron Knights, the pacing kind of threw me off at times. Where I'm like, huh? What do you mean? The later part, it stretches like bubblegum. Yeah, that's the pacing in the end. It was long. Dude. Which I'm like, dude, what do you mean? They could have put some smaller, slower patches in the middle and then made the ending a tiny, not even much faster, but like a tiny bit quicker. Just like, I don't know, like 5% quicker. Well, you know, that's my opinion. Because, like, okay, that you have like a quick part that's full of action and then have a slower part, that's fine, that's normal. That works in books, it works in everything, you know? Like, one part action, one part slower, and then action, slow. It works. Even if you have action, slow, or action, slow, action, whatever. Like, you know what I mean, right? Jimmy has no opinion. Don't get me started on Leon's looks. Capcom will hate me for it. I understand that the girlies at the Resident Evil department try to do their best. I get it. Not everyone likes everything, right? We can't like everything, guys. I have just some opinions. But Leon was modeled by women for him, and they fucked it up in my opinion. Hey, they said it. They fucked it up. Look, it's not about him being wrinkly as fuck. I mean, he's like what, 50? He's fine. Wrinkles, it's fine. I don't mind wrinkles. The stubbly beard, okay, I kinda mind it, but I guess I got to peace with it, you know? It's like, okay, he's getting a certain age, he, you know, mental health struggles, it's fine. A little bit of a beard, whatever. Okay? But I understand the Resident Evil girlies are thirsty for muscles. I get it. And I get that he has to be like a kind of strong dude for the job he does, right? But they went a bit overkill with the muscles. And overall, it's just too much. It looks like... Okay. Like, I have to agree. I like Leon. But, dude, it looks like... Guys. Like, it's like... Okay. In Resident Evil 2, he was like totally a twink. Like twink, fat boy, whatever. Let's call it the twink, okay? Resident Evil 4. It's OG game. Still a bit twinky, but not full on twink anymore, okay? Resident Evil 6 looks like an old drunk dad. Totally fine. Like fits. It's okay. What happened to 9? Why is he suddenly like such a huge muscle man? He wasn't even that huge in 6. Why are you trying to force him? Like, he's such a bottom usually. What do you mean he's suddenly looking like a top? What do you mean? He's so corny. Yeah, okay, always was corny, but not that bad. Like, he sounds like a bratty child in 9. What do you mean? Stop being such a brat. Let Grace be the brat, but not you, man. You're an old man. You're the adult. I don't know. I found Leon very annoying in 9. At least mid to end game. Like, very, very childish and annoying. But yeah, I feel like... I don't know. Maybe I should still try and watch the CGI films and be like, okay... Did they do him justice, at least in the films? But not the real life action bullshit. I hate real life films, like, fuck it. But CGI seems nice. But somehow, I don't know, I feel like they kind of fucked up with Leon's personality a tiny bit. I think Grace is worse. She's pretty, don't get me wrong, but because it's stuttering. Too. But yeah, I don't know. Like, yeah, being pretty is one thing. Like, nice. We like pretty female characters in our games. I do too. But Leon, I'm scared. Like, dude, shut the fuck up. If she would have stuttered like sometimes, okay. She was stuttering nearly the entire game. Not okay. I know, but right, she isn't used to this. I know. But still. Constant stuttering is a no. It's not even the voice actor's fault. Like, she did a great job. But, oh my god. The constant stuttering, man. Don't get used to it. No. I mean, yes, yeah. Grace is a character, yeah. But I had a video earlier about Resident Evil that was like, yeah, why do the women not age a day in Resident Evil, but like, you know, Leon, Chris, age like, you know, like they're already like 100 years old. Like, Jill kind of looks the same. Claire does. Okay, Cherry was a child back then, but, you know, looks kind of, you know, still very young. Why are only Leon, Chris, and the rest so old, but the women are like, what do you mean, aging? What is aging, right? But yeah, I'm ranting too much, I think, but yeah. Otherwise, it's a decent game. Just not Game of the Year, in my opinion. I mean, it depends on which game comes out this year. I mean, we still, you know, have a chance for GTA 6, right? It still might come this year, who knows? I shouldn't laugh. Cause, you know, I'm looking at level 5 and I'm like, yeah, poking them for stick. They moved it, alright. Or not. I thought it was in November. Did they already move to 2027? Wait. I thought it was November. No, it's this 19th of November. It should come this year, but I don't know, man. I don't trust Rockstar Games for that, to be honest. I don't even want to play it. Oh, I have another bad opinion. Oh, people will hate me again. Oh. First I bashed Resident Evil 9 and now we bash GTA. Oh, fuck. Okay, listen up. I never really liked GTA. I mean, yes, San Andreas and Vice City, okay. They were okay. I mean, Vice City only because I played this as a child, but I always, you know, I never did the missions. only like cruising around and, you know, shooting people and, you know, vibing to good music. San Andreas is the same issue, running around, doing my stuff, cheating, glitching through stuff, trying to get to the last island without getting stars or without dying. Yeah, that was me, okay? And now I have a very bad take. I might not enjoy GTA, but you want to say it because I know that GTA people would be like, yeah, cringe. But I prefer Saints Row 3 and 4. They said it. I think the humor is just more for me than GTA. I feel like GTA is too serious in my opinion. I mean, okay, Saints Row 1 and 2 were supposed to be serious as well. But, I don't know. I haven't played the second game. I mean, I have the second game on Steam, I think. I should have, right? Yeah, I have the second game on Steam. But the thing is just, Volition kind of fucked themselves in the foot. With the reboot of Saints Row 1. They kind of fucked themselves in the boot. I mean, it's a good thing that they disbanded after that, cause what the fuck do you mean? But yeah, Saints Row 3 and 4 are like, dude, so nice, so nice. But I remember, like, I think I gifted me 4 back then. I think so, when it was on sale, but it's like ages ago. And then I bought 3. I was like, yeah, I'm happy. But I always get free, you know, to bug. Cause, yeah. But I wanted to stream it as well, cause, like, I feel like we need something to laugh at times. I mean, okay, now soon Death Stranding comes. Since Kojima kinda shot me in my foot with it, sorry. Because I wanted to finish, like, Ace Attorney versus Ace Attorney till then. And then start Saints Row. Which I kinda can't forget now, cause thank you, Kojima. Yeah, it will probably do Final Fantasy VIII in the meantime. With my rusty dusty controller. That, you know, kinda wants to fuck me up. But it's fine. But yeah. That was actually my idea. Yeah. I mean, Kojima was like, yeah, okay, next month. I don't care. Like, do it. Just, you know? So rude. He didn't ask me. I'm kidding, but oh my god. There's got to be something strange about this statement. Witness, continue testimony. But yeah, that's just about me, right? Yes, me lord. I still have other games I want to stream as well, but probably not for this year, cause Saints Row is kinda long, and I have some more long games planned. We'll see. I waited for my father's speech to end, and then I summoned the fire dragon. But why? Why? You summoned fire dragon? With that spell, Granworm, right? Yes, that's the one. Although, I won't say it now. I'm sure something terrible would happen if I did. That's fine, absolutely fine. No need to prove that statement. In fact, the code forbids you to prove it. Of course I won't say it. I mean, doesn't she have to mean it to, you know, summon the dragon? Come on, this is supposed to be the Great Witch. Look at her, there's no way Isabella is a witch. It must be like you said, Nick. Someone cast an evil spell on her. Something in this testimony keeps nagging at me, that's for sure. I just need to figure out what. Does she still have a text, or can I... Okay. I don't know why I killed my father.
Hold it.
I mean, he's a storyteller, right? That may be because you didn't kill him.
Objection.
It's useless, defender. Witness, who killed the storyteller? It was me. I summoned the fire dragon. I killed him. Huh. The story that shows us on death. That is a fact that cannot be changed. It is common knowledge that all things written in the story will become reality. But what if it doesn't? And Bezella's appearance has been written into the story's final chapter. Yeah, no. She has no choice but to act out the role that has been written for her. In other words, everything happens in accordance with the storyteller's story. Yeah, then we're kind of screwed because she kind of admitted to killing, right? So we can't do much. Nick, have you noticed how weird Isabella is acting today? I sure have. It's almost like she's a puppet, but who's pulling the strings? Eve? We need Luke. Oh no! We don't have him here. Eve? Nick, look! Check it out! It's Eve. She must be here to root for Isabella. I don't think a cat's emotional support is going to help us all that much. It's a cat. What emotional support do you mean? Well, this is an unexpected intrusion. This we're in the middle of an interrogation. I will ask the witness to carry on with her testimony. Yes, my lord. I finally realized that Bezella has been lying dormant within me. I don't know if to... Oh. Need a hint coin. I need some start help, cause what the fuck. Okay, yes, and we need to present, but what? I can't do what's at better time, wait to parade. Yes, it was constantly guarded. True! Yeah, okay, I'm done. It was constantly guarded. How could she? Vigilantes were guarding the bell tower all day. Is that the Vigilantes report? Indeed, and according to this, the Vigilantes have been constantly guarding the entrance to the bell tower ever since it appeared. However, there's nothing about Isabella going up to the tower in their report. Objection. Yeah, they're kinda, you know... They're kinda lazy. Remember, you must have felt that girl is a witch, the Great Witch at that. It's unnatural to assume that she used some akin to invisibility magic. But she doesn't have Talia Magica, right? So does it mean that the Great Witch doesn't need anything? Oh, her pendant she had. Isn't that so, witness? Yes, I used an invisibility spell to enter the tower unnoticed. Objection! Even magic follows certain rules in this world. Witches need to be holding a Talia Magica in order to use magic. And you weren't in possession of one at the time. Oh. Objection! How horrifying your ignorance is. Excuse me? Did you honestly think the difference between a regular witch and the Great Witch was a name alone? I mean, no one told me otherwise. The Great Witch, unlike other witches, can command any magic she desires without the use of a magic witch's scepter. Yeah, wait. That's news to me. Yeah, same. I mean, obviously, kind of makes sense, but oh my god. Every Labyrinthian should know about that. A witch's scepter can hold only 2 magic gems at once. Whoever heard of a Great Witch that could only use 2 spells? Would we know it, potentially? To be honest, we're not even from this world. Order! Order! In any case, this should convince you that the accused entered the tower. Footprints! This is a sketch showing footprints. It was ready before the parade reached the town square. Obviously, if you walk through muddy streets before climbing up a staircase, you will inevitably leave footprints on the steps. Press X to doubt. This sketch shows that there were indeed muddy footprints present on the bell tower stairs. And since you know they'll be quick to ask, I can tell you that they match the sole of the accused's shoes. It's certain that the accused climbed up the bell tower after the rain had fallen. Okay. I kind of want to see her shoes and just check. Very well. The court accepts the sketch as evidence. I almost pity you, Defender. Huh? The evidence you threw in our faces with such worth was sadly useless. Indeed. It would seem there were no problems with the testimony after all. Let us not waste time. If you could carry on with the interrogation. That is, if the defender hasn't run out of ideas yet. The judge seems ready to announce the verdict any second now. I've got to find a flaw in your testimony and fast. I mean... There was something, but I don't know where it was again. I need a solid lead in this case. Yeah, I had one, I don't know where it was again. Okay, then... It's not this. That shit, she climbed up the stairs, it's like, okay, you do you, girl. Summons a fire dragon. Wait, the spell thingy, wait. Wait, what was it again? Wait, I'm a bit confused right now, wait. The Grand Room, the Great Fire Dragon. Summons forth the Great Fire Dragon for the castle to command. Responsible for the legendary fire that lit the town ablaze so many years ago. I need another hint, like, dude. I don't know why I killed my father. I've got to find those contradictions and fast. Nick, we can't let it end yet. Look, even Eve showed up to root for us. Eve? Oh, right, that black cat. The Great Witch Bezella always has a black cat by her side, huh? But you know, if Bezella is always accompanied by a cat, then she should have had with her when the incident happened, right? Eve was there, yeah, we saw Eve. Richie mentions it. I think I saw a black cat at the bell tower when it happened. You think I might be onto something? A witch with a trusty black cat, huh? At least it's one black cat, not 13. I guess. Okay, let's press. You say we need to figure out how to make Mr. Jelly talk. Yeah, I don't know what's the issue with him. Maybe he's constipated. When you say finally released, I realized. Yes. I had a feeling, but my memory's rather hazy. I've always felt as though I'm not who I think I am, and that I've forgotten something very important. Actually, when did you become aware of the last presence in you? It was when I went to the Great Archive with Mr. Layton and Luke. Yes? Okay, Eve, are you talking? Okay, we already had that. Fire, blah blah blah. She's over 100 years old, cause she's old. Yada yada yada. Okay, no survivors. Yes, it should have. Observe, but why? Yeah, but what do you mean observe? I've gotta find those conditions and fast. Okay, well, we had that. Yeah, but the cat did nothing. Okay, let's press. I think we need to observe Eve.
Hang on.
Wait, I didn't want to. I have a question for you, Eve. Fuck. We don't have Luke with us. What? Eve. Just what are you doing, Defender? Huh? I was just. Eve, Eve is Bella's friend, so I was wondering if she might want to have some input. No. The little boy is missing. Whether or not this little furry little witness can contribute to the testimony seems to be obvious at a glance. Is that so? I guess questioning a cat wasn't the best idea. Where's Luke when you need him? Yes, my same question. You should have been here. You wish to say something, Heinquist Doglaw? I just remembered a line from a fairy tale that I heard when I was little. A fairy tale about Bezella. The great witch Bezella is always accompanied by a black cat. Or so it claimed. It would seem there was a grain of truth in that fairy tale after all. That's true. Eve always follows me. Always? Oh, Nick, that means... They must have been together when the incident happened too. Not that she mentions it. I think I saw a black cat at the bell tower when it happened. But is it really Eve? I mean, no fire scarf, fire tail. Oh yes, Eve was with me in the bell tower. Your Honor? Yes, Defender? The defense requested Miss Cantabella's comment be added to the testimony. Wow. Very well. Request granted. Witness? Add what you just said about that cat to your testimony. Yes, my lord. My cat Eve followed me as always.
Hold it!
So the cat Eve always follows you wherever you go? Well, not necessarily always. Most of the times. When I'm especially sad or happy, like when something out of the ordinary happens, she's always there with me. Can I yeet the cat into the flames? No? Aww. I can't remember since when. But Eve has long been my dear friend. Is nothing amiss, Heinquist Doglaw? No, it's nothing. It just made me think of that little dog that follows Barnum around. You mean Constantine? The little puffball is so cute too. I bet Barnum cuddles him all the time when no one's looking. I hope so. When you climbed up the bell tower, your cat was with you, is that correct? Yes, she was quietly following me. But looks so happy when she talks about that cat. Wait, I want to go back and then question Eve at the end. Wait, let's skip a bit of text.
Hang on!
May I ask you something, Eve? Eve? Just what are you doing, Defender? Huh? Well, I just... Eve is a Bella's friend, okay. What are your plans for the next week? I have to work. When was it again? I think Monday, Tuesday, Saturday or whatever? Let me check something. I think it was Saturday, right? Let me check for a moment. Yeah, Saturday. But in between, I kind of have to work, like not like work, but I need to paint. I like to paint. I must paint. Yeah. So I kind of have to paint. But then Tuesday evening gym. Yeah, Tuesday evening after work gym. No, let's do it Tuesday. You're right. If we do it Tuesday, it's better, at least for me. I don't know how it's for you then. But yeah, for me Tuesday would be better, I think. I'm only working like 5 hours. I don't mind. No, let's do it. Let's do it on Tuesday. Eve's best pets, so I was wondering if she might have some input, blah blah blah, okay. By the way, Eve doesn't always react to your name. Depends on when my appointment is. I can go to the gym on Tuesday in the morning, go in the evening with you again. Yeah, that's fine. I mean, we will see then. Load the coax I call a little Miss Eve. You should try it too. Seriously? Hmm. Ugh. Somehow I just can't call a cat that. Little Miss Eve, can you comment on the testimony? It's just too embarrassing. What a welcoming silence from your incessant whining. Let's continue testifying. Certainly. I need Eve to talk. Dude, what's with that case?
Objection.
Yeah, right. Footprints. Footprints. Yeah, we finally have footprints in this game. But yeah, I need to paint. I had a cute idea earlier. I can't remember. Fuck. Oh, I think I know it again. Piece of paper or pen. I wanted to do like a little animation thingy too. I'm gonna write it down for a moment. Guys, any video games you're hyped about this year? Or is there anything, you know, you quite like this year or would enjoy this year? I'm sorry, Espella. But there's a problem with that statement. A problem? We went up to Belltown in the evening, after it stopped raining, correct? Yes, I think so. After all, there's proof of that. My footprints were left on the stairs. That's right. There were footprints on the steps. However, there's something missing in the sketch. Missing? What do you mean, Defender? There are no paw prints of Isabelle's cat Eve. Maybe she carried Eve. Oh. You said Eve was following you, right? In which case, naturally, there would have been cat paw prints on the staircase as well. Ah. I mean, like I said, she could have carried Eve. I mean, Eve doesn't seem too heavy. And here I thought you would say something that makes sense. Such a silly assertion as that can be easily explained. The cat must have climbed up to the accused's shoulder. Was it not the case, witness? Yes, Eve was on my shoulders, I think. She dislikes dirt, so when it's muddy, she tends to climb up onto my shoulder.
Objection.
She never did that in-game. Why didn't you say that before? You testified that the cat was following you. It's...
Objection.
This is such a trifling matter, Defender. You would do well to just let it go. Let it go! Let it go! Fuck it all! It might seem that way to you, but it has important implications. It shows that Isabelle's testimony is unreliable. What? What do you mean? I mean, yes, it was unreliable from the start, guys. Literally, she's like saying no, and then she, you know, is not even there anymore mentally, and it's like, yes. Like, what the fuck is going on with Isabella, man? For a while now, Isabella hasn't been testifying in her own words. All the vital parts of her testimony have come from High Inquisitor Doglaw. She made Isabella say those things.
Objection.
Are you claiming that I, the High Inquisitor, am responsible for making the accused commit perjury? Well, if that's not the case, then there's one more possibility. Namely that the witness, Miss Cantabella, has no clear recollection of what happened this evening. Huh? What are you saying? That the witness has no memory of the incident? Isabella, do you actually remember what happened? No. Do you remember entering the bell tower and summoning the fire dragon? Yes. You say you also remember the legendary fire which burned the town to the ground? Yes, I do. Even though it was a long time ago. And you remember tonight's events just as clearly? You should remember summoning the terrifying fire dragon and killing your own father. Yeah. No. I don't know. I don't know what happened. I'm Bezella, am I not? I can't remember. It's legendary fire. So then why? Why can't I remember anything about what happened tonight? Because tonight didn't happen. Your Honor, the defendant is confused and cannot remember what happened. Therefore, a confession that she is the Great Witch is not credible.
Objection!
I mean, yeah? What are you talking about, Defender? She admits that she's Bezella.
Objection!
She kinda took it back just now. I don't know, man. Her testimony doesn't hold together. I am more than one person. Who is the other one within me? No! And she fainted. It's better. Court attendants carry the accused to the emergency care room. Yeah, take her away, please. She kind of smelly when she fainted. Brief summary of the accused's current situation. Isabella Cantabella became extremely agitated during the interrogation and proceeded to lose consciousness. She remains unconscious, although her life is not endangered until the verdict at least. But that's a relief. She had me pretty worried there. Yeah, it's fine. Nick, I don't mean to sound insensitive or anything, but this is just what we needed. I'm not sure I follow. The professor is out looking for clues to help us out, right? That means all we're gonna do is buy some more time until he returns with his findings. Maya's right. It's just what we're going to do. We're gonna waste everyone's time. Your Honor. It's impossible to continue the trial while the defendant isn't present. And also, it's possible that someone at the crime scene was manipulating the defendant. The defense proposed an intermission in order to carry out further investigation. What is your opinion on this, High Inquisitor Docklaw? My opinion is that the defender is just playing for time. She saw right through my plan. However, I shall allow it. As long, of course, as the townsfolk who have gathered here have no objections. Very well then. So be it. The court shall be adjourned until tomorrow.
Hold it!
What the fuck? Oh, not you.
Stop messing around!
Oh, get him off my screen!
What he said! What he said! You can't squirm your way out of this! What he said! What he said! Because we know everything! What he said! What he said! We will reveal your wrongdoings to everyone gathered here! We shall do this!
I mean, it's still good, they're still buying us time. Order! 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 If anyone here should be silenced, it is not us, but the defender over there. Huh? And who are you? Yes, who we are. We are the ones who watch the bell tower, guard the bell tower, and take cover from rain in the bell tower. We are the bell tower guards, known as Vigilantes, and I am the captain. Alright, that guy showed up at the crime scene when we were trying to investigate it. You there, you defender. No, not me. Leave me alone. Yes. What was it you said earlier about taking advantage of all the confusion like the rascal you are? You said someone at the crime scene may have been manipulating the accused. We vigilantes were at the crime scene. Are you suggesting we were manipulating the witch? No. That's not what I don't think you can silence us like that. We shall have our say now. They sure will, no matter what anyone else has to say about it. We're the vigilantes, dutiful and righteous, superior, happy, fulfilled on the job. Our passion is burning, blood is red. Yeah, I hope it's red. If you fail to let us speak out, we will have no choice but to turn to violence. I disapprove of violence. The burning of witches being a necessary exception naturally. What the fuck? So... Okay, old man, I see where it is. In which case, it's best to just let them have their say. Huh? You may not know this, but it's not unusual for the accused to fall unconscious in this court. No kidding. Let us lend our ears to these brave knights. We shall hear what they witnessed. No? Very well. These knights will be accepted as witnesses. They may testify. I didn't say yes. People's Labyrinthia, did you hear the word of the judge? Today's trial is not over yet. In fact, it is just beginning. Oh. Now, Vigilante Captain Boystrom, you may testify to your heart's content. Lady Darklaw, thank you for this honor. I will talk to my heart's content. You can be assured of that. No. I want it off my screen. Oh, joy. So much for buying some time. I mean, we still have some time. I don't think that they will burn someone that's unconscious, right? Right? Oh! What happened to him? Oh, it's late! Oh! I'll make you tomorrow that frost with the salmon.
Objection!
Okay. Wait a minute. What the heck is this? We Vigilantes despite injustice and inequality. We shall remain united, friendly, confident, and self-reliant. We have come to do away with this fiendish defender trying to protect the witch. We shall fight. We shall protect our town from this villainous defender. I'm gonna throw some peace into it. Yes, please. Yeah, whatever. Did I just hear something crash on the floor? Honorable Vigilantes, let us first hear your proud names. I am Vigilante number 1, the captain of this unit. My name is Boystrom. I am Vigilante number 2. My name is Lotterlands. And I'm Vigilante number 3. My name is Bamon. Yeah, okay, that name is cute. Yeah. Okay, that's a cute name. They said dogs that bark don't bite, but actually I do bite. Vigilante number 4. Name's Slywood. I'm Vigilante number 5. Bamon, yeah. But my name is Shaky. And I, Vigilante number 6, am no more than a hopeless slave to love. My humble name is Servius. Okay, okay. He's lovesick as fuck. I'm still Angel gracing Vigilantes with my sweet presence. My name is Foxy. Don't you dare forget it. I am but a man who wants something more than to feel Foxy's steel heels on his back. You can call me Tread on. Tread on these nuts. Vigilante number 9. I go by the name Disability Chunchunchumil. I don't know, man. As to me, I am the 10th Vigilante. Nothing more, nothing less, just that. He has no name. It's no use. I cannot remember that many of new names and faces at once. Well, anyway, honorable witnesses, you may testify about this evening's incident. Test about everything you saw on this dreadful night. I mean, try on these nuts, and I remember Foxy, so yeah, I remember those too. And something with boys. Guarding the bell tower. We have been guarding the bell tower ever since it appeared. No one ever said a bad word about us. The defender tried to hide decisive proof that the girl is the Great Witch, but he couldn't fool us. Before the rain, after the rain, Edna pointed a single suspicious person approached the bell tower. But then suddenly footprints appeared on the bell tower stairs. When I saw them, I thought that's the witch. My eyes went hazy. It made me shake and I got dizzy. The rain stopped and a beautiful butterfly appeared at our side. Rain is so loathsome. My sinister letters get dirty from the mud and my lovely hair loses its texture. That's all I have? No, that's a helmet. Yeah, never mind. You have no idea how delightful it is when Foxy steps on us in her dirty stilettos and breaks the mud in our backs. What? I can't remember. I don't think it was this freaky in German. Oh my god. I don't think it was this freaky in German. I think they had to, kinda, make it less kinky. Oh my god, okay. I didn't, in a way, I did my duty when I discovered the intruder. Thierry. I've been mulling over this incident. Just now, the realization dawned on me. I remember nothing. Nice, great. Well, I suppose that can be summed up by saying you all did the best you could. No, they were all lazy bums. The Vigilantes have been taking turns guarding the bell tower since its appearance. Only a witch could have gone past them unnoticed. Yes, that would seem to be true. However, I must say that something caught my attention in the testimony. Defender. Yes, Your Honor. Have you been considering important evidence? Huh? Why would I do that? Don't think you get off the hook by claiming you forgot about it, right, Captain Boystrom? Of course you won't. Defender, you and your companion tampered with the crime scene. And tried to sneak away with a very important piece of evidence. Oh, yes, the pendant. We did? Wait, is he talking about the pendant? Yeah. But in the end, we gave it to you guys. We weren't trying to steal it or anything. That's absurd. We saw you putting it in your pocket. Alright, that. The evidence we retrieved from you has been passed on to the Inquisition. We have done our citizenly duty. Isn't that so, Lady High Inquisitor Darklaw? This thing, was it? Oh, that's the pendant that Bella Catabella is always wearing, is it not? We've seen that thing. That is Bella's pendant. She never goes out without it. Wait, didn't she have it on earlier? That's weird. It has to be her after all. She went to the bell tower and used witchcraft. Very well. This pendant will be accepted as evidence. Yes, Darklaw? You seem kinda quiet. Well, the accused was caught in the act, so this pendant doesn't change the situation much. Unless the one pendant is a fake, or it's a friendship pendant. Also, it should at least be clear any doubts as to whether or not she was at the crime scene. Oh man! If they'd appeared just 5 seconds later, they wouldn't have seen us swiping that thing. Right, Nick? Yeah, totally. Like, yeah. Am I okay? You're spacing out. Yeah, I'm fine. Was it just me? Or did Darklaw look mighty uncomfortable just now? This is what I was thinking, like, what if it's like a friendship bracelet or pendant, you know? Cause if Bella was wearing hers apparently just now, it wouldn't make sense for her to wear both at the same time, right? Like, what the fuck? What's more, on closer inspection, the pendant seems to have some blackish stains on the strap. Black stains? Okay, interesting. Defender, you may begin your interrogation. We've been guarding the bell tower ever since it appeared. No one ever said a bad word about us. I did. Lazy bums. Oh my god. Why have you been guarding the tower? As you might know, the bell tower suddenly appeared out of nowhere 3 months ago. It has an overwhelmingly presence, and it looks as if it's been there forever. Okay. It's a bad omen. It's a great witch's doing. Simply put, the townspeople are scared of it. That is why, Defender. The Vigilantes were compelled to step in and keep an eye on the tower in order to ease the minds of the townsfolk. The bell tower is in fact tied to 2 dreadful incidents. I mean, the death of the alchemist and, yeah, too? You shouldn't have to ask. The alchemist committed suicide a few days after its appearance. Ah, right, she's talking about Belduc. And knows this most heinous crime. The murder of the storyteller. Huh. I mean, he was swallowed by the dragon. But do we have some ashes from the storyteller? Like, can we confirm that he's dead? Why does everyone want me dead? The death of the alchemist. I mean, I don't know, man. Something is with alchemists, okay? The bell tower is cursed. 'Tis the curse of the Great Witch. Next witness could use a testimony. And are you gonna write a book, The Death of the Alchemist? I mean, the title would be kind of, you know, nice. Tried to hide the sense of proof that the girl is the Great Witch, but he couldn't fool us. No. Sad. I mean, it's okay. I mean, it would be an interesting title, but I planned 7 to 8 books. That's quite a lot. I think I have Otacon here. It's the back of my throat. I mean, 1 book is light, but book 2 is getting dark. Yeah. Book 3 is gonna be sad. Yeah, sad. The proof you're talking about is this, correct? Yes, that's it. That's the pendant the accused is always wearing. It's proof she was at the crime scene. The strap of this thing has been torn. Of course it has, otherwise she wouldn't have dropped it. I mean, yeah, fair. Right, but there must be a reason why it's torn. It wouldn't just snap on its own. Before it's gonna be really dark, like, I don't know. I think for the Chaos Pedal I need a trigger warning. Would make sense. Would make sense. Yes, that's right. You're there, you rascal. I mean, defender. Yes? You know good. Good for nothing. Use the swine. You're doing it again, huh? You insulted the Vigilantes. What? Someone tore the pendant from the girl's neck, huh? And used temerity to suggest it was us. That's what you wanted to say, isn't it? That we did it. No, no, no. When this trial is over, we will hold our own trial in which you be accused. One more reason to prolong this trial as long as I can. Before the rain, after the rain, at all points a single suspicious person approached the bell tower. You sure? Are you sure about that? I'm sure. And anyway, I'll be honest with you. Ever since I started guarding the tower a few months ago, not a single person, suspicious or not, has come near it. No one but us. Really interesting. No one even approached us for a chat when we were on duty. People almost treat us like we're not even there. Then you're not important. Man, next month should have come out last year, then it was 2026. And still nothing. Nothing, even 2026 is gone. I have a feeling it's abandoned. I feel like it's like abandonware, you know? Like... I mean, Nexamon 2... Was it Nexamon 2? No, Nexamon Extinction was nice. It was okay. For Pokemon spin-off, not spin-off, but you know, self-made Pokemon game, it's very nice. But Nintendo, please, let's finish the game first before you sue. It gets very lonely out on the job, so cheerless. Apparently they keep updates on Discord. Ah, okay. Maybe they, yeah, you know, update on Discord and, you know, there's more. But he said, cheerless, lonely. You have no idea how sad it can get guarding the tower. It's very sad. Oh, it is. You'd think people would be interested in a highly suspicious bell tower like that, but no. I mean, what's that about? Isn't it their job to keep people away from the bell tower anyway? No? Yes, maybe. And so it goes without saying, the Vigilantes haven't seen anyone entering the bell tower. And you know what that means? Fish! But footprints appeared on the steps. But then suddenly footprints appeared on the bell tower stairs. When I saw them, I thought it said witch.
Hold it!
Buddy! Hold on a minute. You saw the footprints on the steps too? Yes, muddy footprints left on by one person from the entrance all the way up. The footprints you saw, are they the ones shown in the sketch? If these are the footprints from the bell tower, yeah. And when did you notice those footprints? After the rain, but still quite some time before the incident. Wait a second, Lywood? I don't remember you reporting this to me. Lazy bums. Yes, that's right. I didn't report it. Lywood, why not? I thought you were serious about your duty, at least compared to the others. But did you neglect that to report that? I mean, he didn't want to. You're right, Captain. It was out of character. I'm sure there was a good reason why I didn't report it to you. It's no use. I've forgotten. I think I'd remember if someone could give me a clue. That guy! It's like he's teasing us. Someone want to play Horizon Zero Dawn? I mean, you could. It's like 72 gigabytes. I mean, it's fine. We can only hope he remembers what it was. But his testimony did give us some new info to go on. Yeah. The culprit entered the bell tower soon after the rain stopped. Yeah, but what about it, Nick? My eyes were hazy. And he was dizzy, right?
Hold it!
You're, oh yeah, Mr. Shaky, right? Dude, get him a wheelchair or hospital bed or whatever. Yes, Shaky's the name. Are you feeling okay? Yes, I'm perfectly peachy. Looks can be deceiving. Did you see anything around the time of the incident? I've told you. My eyes were hazy. I was dizzy. And the ringing in my ears. Like the crying of a girl. That's okay. That's all I wanted to know. But what I like to know is how Mr. Shake got into the Vigilantes in the first place. Maya, maybe it's better not to ask. I feel bad for Mr. Shaky. The rain stopped and a beautiful butterfly appeared at our side.
Hold it!
Okay, that doesn't give me anything. Like, why a butterfly? A butterfly, you say? Yes, a butterfly, happily fluttering around, watching us from above. And when I saw it, I thought, maybe my goddess has turned into this butterfly. Goddess? What are you talking about? Gracefully moving from one flower to the next, like my goddess of love. The divine Foxy. Yeah, it must be nice to be pretty, right? I'm just the ancient grace and the Vigilantes with my sweet presence. My name's Foxy. Don't you dare forget it. Nick, about that butterfly. I think there must have been a witch using a transformation spell. Seriously, you think a witch turned into a butterfly and flew up the bell tower? By the way, what happened to the butterfly? Ah, well, it carelessly flew straight into the fire torch and burned. Yo? Huh? I felt enlightened by that sight. The butterfly cannot resist its dangerous attraction to the flame, even if it results in death. Perfect, thank you, that was quite the exhaustive reply. Rain's lost my steel stilettos get dirty from the mud and my lovely hair loses its texture. Who gives a fuck? So you have steel high heels. Yes, boy. Okay. See, Foxy's heels are always polished to the sparkle. Wow, I can see myself in the reflections. They're like mirrors. You notice anything suspicious during the incident? Not really. I was busy having some tea at the time. You were having tea? I made it for tea with milk is just the thing for rainy afternoons. But weren't you supposed to be guarding the bell tower? I couldn't possibly walk around in the rain. My stilettos would get dirty. These sloppy stilettos, that tips as sharp as liquid Sabanum sword. When they grind against my armor with such force and passion, I am the happiest man on earth. Would you like me to squish you under my stilettos? Just say the word. Heck no! No, I'm fine. Thanks. Is it every day someone offers to tread on you? Maybe it's a Corinthian custom? So weird. What the fuck? This gives me Monoko pretty feet you have over there vibes. I get walked all over and caught often enough as it is. You have no idea how delightful it is when Foxy steps on us in her dirty stilettos and brings mud on our backs.
Hold it!
I have no idea what you mean. You're such a hopeless man. Actually, all men are. Don't you also dream of that feeling beautiful pointed tip of a shoe brutally digging into your back? Do you, Nick? No! Anyway, you mentioned us. Are there, more fans of Foxy's? Yeah, sure they are. Service is one of them too. Yeah, I suspected he meant that guy. Oh, that look. You're not averse to that sort of thing either. Defender? No. No. In that case, have a look at this. This is the mark left by Foxy's stiletto. Wow, isn't that amazing? Nick, shut the fuck up. I say you've been quite beautifully trodden on there. See how it exquisitely tapers to a point? This is just to be called art. Oh, I'm so jealous, Servius. Such charming beauty, born from dirty mud. About that muddy footprint, why didn't you wash it off? What? Don't be silly. Have you ever changed a handshake with a beautiful singer? It's just like that. Anyway. Foxy was wearing a high heel set the whole time. That's an important point, I think. Wait. Foxy! Okay, that's not a stilettos. I was like, if it was like pointed. But no, I don't have dirt on her, sadly. Okay, whatever that guy says. You discovered the intruder. Can you tell me more about that? It's Disable Chuchun Mill. Excuse me? If you want to ask me something, address me by my name. Make it... Make Finai because I'm a banner, whatever. I'll make you regret it. Oh, okay. Yeah, he doesn't sit either. This little Chunchuk Mill. Can you get it right? I'm not talking anymore. Okay, come on. This is Chunchuk Mill. Can you please tell us about what you know? This evening during the incident. What did you see? Sure. I saw the witch's footprints. That's what I saw. Could you admire, but how? Digital Chaltoon sounds kind of Mayan. Do you mean these footprints drawn in the sketch? Aye. Those are those. And then, what did you do after discovering the intruder? Chief told me to report one intruder. Ah, it's alright. Hi.
Hang on!
Excuse me, Mr. Boystrom. Just... Oh. Oh! What's this out of the blue? I have respect to the Vigilantes. Is there anything you'd like to comment on from number 9's testimony? Comment? Well, certainly. I remember about his report. Okay. Strange footprints appeared on the bell tower staircase. But didn't you investigate as soon as it was reported to you? We're the fast-footed vigilantes, the most beautiful of knights, giving our all for the utmost sense of accomplishment. I don't know, man. Wouldn't say that. It is unthinkable that we would not launch an investigation after a report like that. And yet, I don't recall any such report being passed on to the Inquisition. That's right. I had my hands full with assigning tasks to each of the vigilantes myself. So I got hold of a reliable vigilante and gave him the following order. Investigate the suspicious footprints that appeared on the staircase immediately. That's what I said to him. Who was that reliable vigilante? Shaky. It was... Well, I'm having a bit of trouble remembering just who it was. But I'm sure it was a young and high-spirited vigilante.
Hang on!
I swear it's Shaky. Can you ask us something, Mr. Shaky? Poor Shaky. Nick, don't. You can't expose that poor guy to your ruthless questioning. Just look at him. He may not be able to take it. How am I supposed to talk to him then? Let's try this again. Please excuse me, Mr. Shaky. The person the captain asked to investigate suspicious footprints. Was it you, by any chance? Yes. What, it was him? I feel compelled to say this, but... Although Mr. Shaky may be young, very few would describe him as high-spirited. Huh? What? It may be so, but, well, what of it? Mr. Shaky, did you not follow your orders? Didn't you investigate the footprints? I investigated them, of course. Orders are orders. Everyone looked to be very busy and no one would listen to me. Now, someone finally asked me about it. Vigilante Shaky, ready to report. Nick, we should stop. That was a very convoluted testimony. But at least now we know that this young man's report didn't reach anyone because his seniors were too busy to listen. Yeah, people treat me like a brand. Did my report go to waste? Now I remember. Huh? What are you talking about? Yes, I saw them. I saw the muddy footprints in the bell tower. But you didn't report to the chief. And now I remember why I didn't report it. You're kidding, right? If that is the case, will you add it to your testimony, please? Yes, my lord. When I saw those muddy footprints, at first I figured they were Foxy's.
Hold it!
I mean, that was my guess just now as well. It could have been Foxy, but apparently it's not. You thought the footprints were Mrs. Foxy's? Yeah, she always doing whatever she likes, causing us nothing but trouble. I wish she entered the bell tower to take shelter from the rain, leaving those footprints. Excuse me, boy. How would you think that? The place is off limits, isn't it? I take orders seriously, and I value obedience. Foxy, give us any orders you wish, we will obey you, whatever you require of us. However, you told us a different story before, Mr. Lywood. You previously stated that when you saw the footprints, you thought they were those of a witch. So Miss Foxy is a witch. Did you think that Miss Foxy was a witch? But I didn't mean it literally. It's just that Foxy can be such a bother, you can't help but call her witch sometimes. You can understand that, right? You can see what kind of a person she is, yeah. If that's the case, then the footprints you saw on the bell tower must have looked like they were left by stilettos. Yeah, those stilettos. Lexi digs them into the other man's back. There are men in this world who enjoy that sort of thing too. Well, it's best not to think about it too much. We'd never mistake those footprints. Foxy footprints are unique. I wouldn't call those unique. I would have thought they were just Foxy's footprints. That's why he didn't report his findings. In case you want to know, they weren't mine. I didn't leave those muddy footprints on the bell tower. That's weird. I mean, I kind of have to agree with her. Like, I don't know if I should have been like, yeah, but take that. Okay, footprint sketch. Okay, I didn't know. I was unsure if I should do this or not, but apparently, yeah, okay. You seem pretty sure that the footprints in the bell towers were Mrs. Foxy's. In other words, the footprints you saw were stiletto footprints with pointy tips. Yeah, pointy. They were hers for sure. And yet, we have a sketch of the footprints as they were found after the incident. Rounded at the front. Oh, those footprints, they have rounded tips. So you see, Mr. Lywood, your testimony contradicts the evidence. No way! The sketch was drawn by the court illustrator based on how we found this crime scene immediately after the incident. I can guarantee that the sketch is accurate. Well, after what I saw, there's no way I was wrong. How can you say that? The reason is pretty simple. If I'd seen footprints like those in the sketch, it wouldn't have occurred to me that they might be Foxy's. I mean, true. Indeed, those are nothing like Foxy's. Sweet Foxy's footprints look like this. That's the weird flags, man. It is quite puzzling. Perhaps the defense can explain this contradiction. Only one trail of footprints was found at the bell tower. One of the witnesses claims the footprints had pointy tips, but the court illustrator's sketch of the crime scene shows they were rounded. Is the witness account correct, or is it the sketch that shows the truth? They could be both correct. Yeah, because like, okay, let's say Foxy went in first, okay? And then the witch, Bezella, right? Could have... No, wait. So Foxy came first. Then maybe something happened so that they looked around it, and the witch stepped into those steps to make it, you know, less noticeable that she was there. Let's go for both. Both the witness and the sketch are correct, Your Honor. What? Two different types of footprints were observed in the bell tower. Now, if neither party is mistaken, it means that two trails of footprints were left on the stairs. The officer shouldn't have to mention it, but if you trust that the sketch presents the facts accurately, there was only one trail left in those steps. You can see it quite clearly.
Objection.
Actually, it's possible the sketch is showing two trails. How would that be? Let's organize this evening events in the timeline. Mr. Lywood discovered the footprints soon after the rain stopped. Which means that at that point, someone had already entered the bell tower. Yep, that would be the case. footprints that were observed then had pointy tips. And then something later, another person went up the stairs. But the person left different footprints. Footprints that had rounded tips. Oh, I think I can see where this is going. I'm glad you follow, Your Honor. You see the second person... Was it? Yeah! Walked up the footprints that had already been left perfectly covering them up as they went. What? This explains why only one trail of footprints was left.
Objection!
I mean, he used logic, and in this world there is no logic, right? Preposterous. That's just too far-fetched. What makes you say that? Even we can tell you that much. There's no way there were two intruders. It's a big stretch, honey. Even if the boy was a witch and was invincible, yeah, but still, if she was invisible with that spell, maybe, you know... You would have seen the other one. Not if it's Foxy. What you're saying makes sense. But it's the fact that none of you noticed the second intruder. And the only explanation for that is that the second intruder was also a witch, who had also made herself invisible when she entered the bell tower. What? What the heck? Ottie! No! Otacon! Otacon! No! Otacon! Sweetie! Ottie! No, thank you. Order! 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 There were two witches?
Objection!
Ludicrous! Are you honestly suggesting that two witches managed to sneak into the bell tower? It may seem ludicrous to you, but you can't say it's not a possibility. It's easy to bat around possibilities, but your theory alone doesn't change anything. Or perhaps you have some proof to support your little story. Because we do have proof that Isabella was in fact in the bell tower at the time of the crime. Not only was she seen by many people, but this was found at the crime scene afterwards too. Isabella's pendant, huh? If you think there was one more person in the bell tower, then prove it, Defender. Very well then. The defense shall present evidence. Do you have proof that someone other than the accused was in the bell tower? I couldn't save! No! The rope.
Take that!
Oh, that's, what is it? This rope was found at the top floor of the bell tower. As you can see, it's way too big for Isabella. Yes, indeed. It would seem to belong to a much taller person. Vigilantes, I'd like you all to confirm something for me. You've been guarding the bell tower ever since it appeared, correct? Indeed we have, sir. Had anyone ever gone up to the bell tower before the incident this evening? Of course not. What would be our purpose if we really allowed people inside? Suspicious or not, sadly no one ever approaches our bell tower. I see, but then... How did this rope get up there? Do you get it now? There must have been a second witch in the bell tower. Order! Order! So there were two witches inside the tower? Exactly, Your Honor. It's true that the defendant was seen in the bell tower at the time of the crime. But if another witch was present too, it's impossible to say for sure that it was Miss Cantabella who summoned the fire dragon. Who forced the fire dragon? Yeah, we're forcing dragons now. What the fuck? Calm down, everyone. We must have let this defender confuddle our understanding of the situation. It was the great witch Bezella that summoned the fire dragon. Am I gonna expose her for what she is? We've braved fierce rapids, scaled high mountains, and crossed vast plains to testify in this court and expose the great witch. What is he talking about? Forcing arson, yeah. We forced the dragon to commit arson, right. You know soon. Hi, Inquisitor Doglaw. Permit us to testify again. Just say no. You believe you can reveal the truth about the accused? Yes, Lady Doglaw. We may be just a bunch of commoners, but we shall offer you our testimony with passion, purpose, and plausibility. Let us speak now for the sake of Labyrinthia. Just say no! Oh man, for the sake of my sanity, please don't speak. Permission granted. May your words be as sharp as swords. And cut through all lies and fallacies straight to the truth. No, no, why did you say yes? I mean, gives Professor more time. I mean, yeah. Storyteller finished speaking to the crowds at the town square in the evening. That's when the Great Witch appeared. I still can't forget the sound of the terrible incantation. It was undoubtedly that girl's voice. We ran towards the tower as soon as we saw her, keeping our eyes on her to make sure she didn't escape. We split into two groups at the entrance. One group to guard it, the other to chase down the witch. I was in the first group. I was one of the pursuers. I ran to the tower and caught the witch. Yeah, sure. There was no one but us at the crime scene. We captured the girl. There was nowhere for anyone to hide there. There was no other witch, I'm sure of it. I was guarding the entrance and had the door locked. That's right, you young one, the faithful bell tower. The fateful incident, we saw them with our own faithful eyes. Is it the riddle wordsmouth? Well, I suppose that can be summed up by saying you all did the best you could. No, they did not. Vigilantes were the first to arrive at the crime scene. The testimony is credible. Incredibly bad, yeah. It does seem so, and if what they're saying is true, it would be decisive proof of the accused's guilt. Our opponent is a witch, the Great Witch, to be exact. These probably aren't as simple as they seem. If you think so, feel free to look for any cracks in the testimony, if there are any, and if you're up to it, yeah. Defender, you may begin the interrogation. Okay. I want my Leighton back. Please, I want Leighton back.
Hold it!
Right before sunset, there were lots of people in the town square, weren't there? All the people were in the square. You read the contents of the story, didn't you? The town's grand finale was kind of a big deal, huh? It happened only several hours ago, a sight we'll never forget. The storyteller noticed the Great Witch first. I mean, it's his story, so yeah, obviously. She appeared at the bell tower and she conjured a flame above her finger. The storyteller fixed his gaze on that flame. But it was too late. The Great Witch uttered the incantation. Grandworm. Grandworm, right? Grand, cause it was big dragon.
Hold it!
And by that girl, you mean... What a question! I mean, Isabella Cantabella. Who else? She took her father's life with that fearsome word. Yeah, no doubt about it, that voice belonged to Isabella Cantabella. That fiendish voice, it even made me shudder, a little. Oh yes, she shouted that dreadful incantation. Ignace! Huh? I can't even... Okay. He is still like the first trial or something, like... Is he okay? A wrong trial, Grandpa, that wasn't even the same witch. It looks like they all remember her voice. Well, to be honest, I also think it was Isabella's voice. Maybe it's better not to dig too deep into this topic. Okay, so they ran towards the tower. In two groups. Was the Vigilantes the first to arrive at the crime scene? Of course. I was worried the Great Witch may escape us. I never took my eyes off her until I reached that bell tower. You didn't lose sight of her even once? No. Even when I tripped on a pebble and fell down, I kept my eyes fixed on her. Wait, he tripped on Bibo? Over a stone? You fell down? It's dangerous to run without paying attention to where you're stepping. I saw my fellow vigilantes capture the Great Witch. That's when I tripped and fell. It wasn't possible for someone else to have traded places with the person who summons a fire dragon. I mean, she's a Great Witch. I mean, she could have, you know, casted the dragon. Just went invisible, right? Therefore, the Great Witch Bezella can be none other than Isabella Cantabella. I mean, yeah, maybe. We split into two groups at the entrance. One group to guard it, the other to chase down the witch. I was in the first group.
Hold it!
Can you tell me which vigilantes were guarding the entrance? It was me and Lotterlands. The rest went after the witch, right, Lotterlands? Yeah, I think that's right. What about me? That was with you. I was guarding the entrance with you. Yes, now that I think about it, it was quite a scene. Quite a scene? If you want to know more, why don't you ask the kid? I don't want to ask the kid. I'm fairly certain that I too was there, guarding the entrance. Well, wherever I may have been, the winds that blow over plains will have blown just the same. These guys aren't the best when it comes to teamwork. He's a kind of thug, right? Shaky! The kid won't transform like Resident Evil. True, but Shaky, you know, it's still bad for Shaky.
Hold it!
Huh. You did it. You caught the witch. She was as if in a daze. I too was in a daze. Then I seemed to fall unconscious when I came to. It seemed that I captured her. That means you climbed the tower before anyone else. Press X to doubt. Yes, that's correct. Let me tell you, that guy the fastest among us runs at breakneck speed. Number 5 is very light and quite jealous of his feathery build. But he is in pain. I just don't know what to say. Yeah, me neither. I'm so done with this guy. There was no doubt, no one but us at the crime scene here. Are you sure there was no one else? Very sure. There were only 2 people on the top floor. Huh? Wait a second. You said 2? Yes, 2. It was me and my sweet Foxy. What? I am in love. All my attention is directed at Foxy. That's a weak excuse, yeah. There were several other vigilantes at the crime scene too. Weren't there? I don't know. Yeah, probably. But that means nothing to me. To me, there's only Foxy. That's my romantic interpretation of events. Can I kick some people out? I wish you would testify about what you've actually witnessed. Yeah, like, Foxy stepping on everyone, I guess.
Hold it!
Okay, they caught her, blah blah blah, there was no one to hide. I'm pretty sure there was nowhere to hide. This whole city was watching the tower at that time. If Switch tried to climb down using a ladder or something, she would have been seen. That's a fair point. But we're talking about Bezella here. She could have become invincible and flown out of the tower bell, you know? It'd be child's play for Bezella since she can use any spell she wants. Right, the Great Witch Bezella could have escaped with ease. It's what I don't understand. Bella was caught, but the witch could have been like, yeah, bye sucker. Bella was caught at the crime scene. He said, Nick, that's further proof there's no way as better as Bezella, right? It's hardly conclusive. I mean, if that was enough to convince everyone, we wouldn't have been having this yeah, we would already be gone. Like, would have been like, yeah, 50-50, man. But there's something in Foxy's testimony that keeps nagging at me. Was there really no place to hide? Can any evidence in the courtroom confirm that? I mean, in the staircase, maybe. And we have still no clue what this is. I don't know. But we don't really have anything to prove that there's no place to hide. Oh fuck. Why am I pressing on the buttons? This evidence clearly contradicts. No, it does not. Your objection clearly contradicts the facts, and for that you shall receive penalty. Ah, fuck. Maybe Barnum would let your silly objection pass, but I'm not so kind-hearted. Well, I don't think Inquisitor Barnum would be having any of this either. These guys are just mean. Okay, give me a hint, cause like... I'll press the gun, wait. Okay, you should know was all died. Okay, everyone was watching the tower at the time. Okay, yes. She would have been seen if she tried to use a ladder or something, okay? We're talking about Bezella here. She could have become invisible and flown out of the bell tower, you know? Okay. We tried to play for Bezella since she can use any spell she wants, blah blah blah. Okay, blah blah, highly conclusive, blah 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 blah. But there's something in Fox's testimony that keeps nagging at me. Okay. It could be the cover of rope. Okay, I will use it in coin, I don't know. It could be what I think it is, but it could be wrong. No, the already rated 1 HP is like, eh.
Objection.
Okay, wrong. Okay, overruled. Why? We have gathered here to deliver the final judgment of the Great Witch. This trial is strict and its results irrevocable. Yeah, I mean, yeah, sure. We will die. You should at least have the good sense to make notes when you make a mistake. Yeah, okay. This trial does feel different to the other ones. I have 10 witnesses. Of course it's different.
Objection.
Okay, then it's what I thought it was. Okay. The eyes of the whole town were locked on the bell tower and the entrance was locked. Witches may be able to make themselves invisible, but they can't physically disappear. Which means it's not unreasonable to suggest that escaping from the bell tower was nearly impossible. However, hiding themselves after the incident is a different story. That's a sketch of the bell tower, isn't it? Most fascinating. Well, Defender. How about you show us? I'd like to know as to where exactly the witch could have hidden. Here?
Got it.
For instance, here under the floor.
Objection.
You try hiding there if you can. Huh? What a shame. It might look like a good hiding spot to you. But she'd be in plain sight of anyone climbing the stairs. Alright. How could I have overlooked that? Worm your way inside that narrow crevice if you like. I'll keep my eyes on you all the time. I think I'll pass. You know, I think I see a good hiding place in that sketch. Give it another try, Nick. Got to get it this time. I don't think I can take any more of Foxy's teasing. Yeah, I want to die. Most fascinating. Well, Fender, how about you show us? I don't... Huh? Huh? What do you mean up there? What? She hid here, of course, at the very top of the bell tower.
Objection!
It may seem like a plausible place to hide. However, that part of the bell tower is inaccessible to anyone. Yeah, it doesn't even look like it has a staircase. The stairs can go up as far as the belfry. Yeah, that's what I just said.
Objection!
Hi, Chris, we are talking about a witch here. A witch can do lots of things that aren't possible to us with the use of magic. If you were a true knight of the court, you chose evidence rather than trying to justify your vague theories with the use of magic. She kinda has a point, Nick. How could someone get to the top of the bell tower? There has to be a way. Was it magic or something a little more plausible? Whatever it was, I need proof. I have proof! I know. Please. Skylight, I can see no point in dwelling on this. Defender, you may continue the interrogation. Wait, I know, but where can I put it in? Wait! I know, but I couldn't. I think this thing. On the bell tower. If you put the pendant in, no matter if it's a speller's or not, I feel like the staircase comes. There was also a witch, I'm sure of it.
Hold it!
A witch could have used magic to remain unseen. So I disappoint you, but no one used any magic at the time. What makes you so sure? To cast a spell, a witch needs to say that spell's incantation. And we heard no incantations, nor any other suspicious noise. Shaky?
Hang on!
Is it shaky? Again, poor little shaky man. I didn't mean to startle you. Anyway, do you have anything to add to Mr. Treadon's testimony? Yes. I think there was something. A strange noise. You actually heard something at the crime scene? And you say it was a strange noise? Yes. Look what you did, Nick. That's just cruel. What? I didn't do anything. I can't remember if I heard anything odd when we were in the bell tower. Excuse me, Mr. Shaky? It looks like we're temporarily one witness down. Let's give him a break. Maybe someone else also heard that noise. Number 8 said he didn't hear anything unusual. I mean, it wasn't only Shaky that seemed to have different opinions on that matter. Let's question the other witnesses too. Okay.
Hold it!
Okay, if Shaky can't cause he's, you know, gone. Could have used magic to remain unseen. Sorry to disappoint you, but no magic was used. Okay, no incantation. But even Foxy is like, who seems reliable? I feel like Foxy, right?
Hang on!
Miss Foxy? What? Would you like to ask Foxy a question, Defender Boy? I'd like to know what you think about Mr. Treadon's testimony. I have this little pet theory. You know? He's saying that since he didn't hear the incantation, the witch didn't cast a spell, no? Yeah, she didn't, so she couldn't turn invisible, see? Well, that would make sense, but... But couldn't she have simply cast the spell earlier? Huh? If she was invisible from the start, of course we didn't hear that incantation. So I think you've made a fool of yourself, sweetie. I have, it's just as you say. Oh, the public humiliation. Walk over me more, let me be a doormat. Holy... What the fuck? It looks like the testimony went kinda off the rails there. Tell me about it, just leave them to themselves and don't make eye contact. But you know, it wasn't just Foxy that seemed to be thinking about something during the Treadon's testimony. Okay, let's question some more people.
Hold it!
I don't know who to ask. A witch could have used magic, blah 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 blah. Yep. Okay, Foxy is down. And Shaky is down. So we have the person next to Foxy, which I don't believe would say anything, but we have them.
Hang on!
Okay. Excuse me, Mr. Wordsmith. I do not know anyone by that name. Yeah, anyway, would you like to comment on Mr. Treadon's testimony? I see you have nothing to say. He's in Greenfield mode again. Do not rush to conclusions, young one. I am on a green field, sky-clad, watching petals dancing in the wind. Yep, I knew you'd say that. And yet, a single shaft of light has shone through the dark abyss of my memory. I heard something in the bell tower when we went to apprehend the witch. What did you hear? Was it an incantation? No, it wasn't an incantation. Nevertheless, it sounded like a woman's voice. Okay. Mr. Wadsmith, this is extremely important information. Please add this to your testimony. Yes, I shall do that. It's best that I tell you about it now before I forget again. Oh, Dog Law is pissed. As the defender requested, you will now testify about the sound you heard. But again, he said it's a woman's voice. Will we die this case? Potentially yes. At least once. I recall hearing a woman's voice, a faint delicate sobbing, no less.
Hold it!
You heard a woman sobbing? Yes, sobbing or perhaps wailing. She sounded a bit like Hinges in need of some grief. Oh boy. His falsetto packs a serious punch. And there was another noise too. Clack, 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 clack. It was a pleasant sound rather than that, like that of wooden cocks in motion. Huh. Another sound. A clink-clack of chains creaking. We've come a long way from the sound of a woman crying. Ow! Ah! Ah! I remember now. A woman's scream. It was like the contraptions. It's been when I was a much there were those ice cream trucks. I wanted one but decided against it in the end. I want ice cream. But it's our favorite ice cream truck back. On Sankford I heard it too. I remember a certain wailing, creaking noise flowing through the air. I mean, did you hear it? No, sadly. Fog! We ran to the bell tower, and I think it was when we arrived at the entrance. It's the yellow one and a white van with black things on it. But the yellow one is fine too. Indeed, only the quickest of us got there in time to hear it. Now I want ice cream. Mr. Woodsmith is a fast runner. Gotta be honest, Nick, I never saw it coming. I think he might speak more for the slowness of the other vigilantes. Anyway, we've got a new piece of info. The vigilantes have heard some noises resembling machinery in the tower. I wonder what was making all those eeks and clinks and clacks. Was there any machinery up in that bell tower? Yes, Nick, you dumbass! Nick, God, did you forget this? Are you this dumb? Dude. This is a perfect time to present something that may have some connection to those sounds. Looks like they were all pretty much saying the same thing. But there was another witch in the bell tower. Only it was easier to prove. If the other witch used the invisibility spell, that would explain why no one saw her. No kidding, Maya. That's the whole point of invisibility, after all. Just knowing that doesn't help me. I need more information to go on. I'm sure there was one more person, another witch, in the bell tower at the time of the incident. Then I'm going to find a way to prove it. Alright, let's keep our eyes peeled for any witnesses acting suspiciously. I don't know when to put it. Fuck, yeah, Great Witch, blah blah blah, blah 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 blah.
Objection!
The defense has a theory regarding the sound of those strange sounds. It was most likely this. This mechanism is on the middle floor of the bell tower. That reminds me, there was some contraption up there unlike anything I'd seen before. That's right, Chief. We never touched it though. How about we try operating that contraption to see what it does? Might just be able to reproduce the sound that Mr. Lotterlands heard at the crime scene. Right, you might be onto something. But it was I who testified about it before that young man. I talked about it too. Well, you've got my curiosity. Let's see you set the contraption in motion. Milord, just leave it to me. Does he even have any idea how that works? Get ready, everyone. Prick up your ears. That's it. It's the very same sound I heard. Oh, it is. That's what I heard as well. Yeah, that's it. I've come up with a new recipe. Right? Recipes. As you've all seen or rather heard, it's clear that device was operating shortly after the incident.
Objection!
What the object, girl? This doesn't change the fact that we know nothing about what the contraption does. Demonstration hasn't led us to any viable conclusions.
Objection!
Remember our demonstration a little while ago? Demonstration? Are you referring to that silly contraption?
Objection!
The contraption serves a very specific function. The plan of the bell tower shows no stairs leading up to the belfry. Now you think about it in relation to the plan. It's obvious what this contraption is for. It's a mechanism enabling access to the belfry. What? Is that what it is? I guess. I mean, it seems plausible. Order! Order! Another witch was in the bell tower when the incident happened. And the reason she wasn't discovered is because she used the contraption to reach the belfry and hide up there.
Objection!
Hold your horses, Defender. Seem oblivious to the contraption in your reasoning. Contradictions, bleh, can't read anymore. What do you mean? I'm talking about your little demonstration earlier. Yes, the device was set in motion and made some strange noises. And yet? That's all it did! That's right, nothing else happened. If it was a device for accessing the top of the tower, then why did they take us up there? I was the contraption is of no relevance to this case. Which brings us back to my erstwhile conclusion. And there was no other witch.
Objection.
Bitch. It's only to say that, High Inquisitor. And why is that? Sure, our demonstration didn't show it, but maybe the device didn't work because it wasn't used correctly. What? Why do you think so? My reasoning is simple. Let's just say it would be troublesome if just anyone could go up and sound that bell. So it's reasonable to assume that access to the belfry would be restricted. In other words, that a special key would be needed. A key? And I think I know just what that key is. I know. Before I ask you to present evidence, I'd like to summarize your theory. You believe that there was another witch in the bell tower at the time of the incident. That this witch used a contraption within the tower to make her way up to the belfry and hide there. Your whole theory rests solely upon that contraption. If it doesn't allow access to the belfry, then your reasoning is completely wrong. I'm sure you know what that would mean for a speller. Your mistake would seal a fate. Yes, I'm aware of that. Alright then, the defense shall prove its theory. No. No. Not about saving, please. Charles says key need to operate the contraption in the bell tower.
Take that.
The key to the contraption is this pendant. That belongs to the accused, doesn't it? Potentially. That's right, we found it at the crime scene. Now if we take a look at the bottom part of the contraption. There's an impression here about the exact size of the pendant. Oh yes, I remember it. The hole in the shape of the pendant. But I don't get it. Why would that pendant be the key to the bell tower? I know either. At least not for now, but the point is it definitely is. I mean, put it in and see. Look, is this pendant? You should be able to operate the contraption and access the belfry. I mean, yes. Well then, the court will grant the defense a chance to prove its assertion. However, you shall be given one chance only. Yay, we got up the stairs. Walk, walk, walk. Are you ready, defender? Make sure you are prepared for the consequences of a mistake. This will be your only chance. If it doesn't work that way, then it will be the end of it, yeah. Yeah, we will probably fuck. Or get fucked. Yes, I'm ready. I've got to be right about this. I feel like it's not only the contraption, I feel like it's a puzzle inside the contraption as well, you know? Good. To be honest, this looks like a puzzle. Yeah, my guess as well, right? I wish Professor was here. This is totally his field of expertise. Are you ready, Nick? Should we give it a try? Yeah, it's got to work. Work, 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 work. Speller's fate depends on this. Talk about pressure. I've got to stay calm. Yeah, well, we'll see. Puzzly puzzle, hell yeah. 64. The bell tower, 70 picaro. The pendant light is reflected by the blue gems on the circumference of the gears of the machine. Each gear will rotate 90 degrees when turned. Okay. Rotate the gears to align the blue gems and redirect the light. The large central gem will only reflect light when in the vertical position. When rotated, light must hit the red gems on either side at the same time. Okay, Nick, let's give this thing a shot. What do you think? Maya. Whoa, a beam of light. Of course, this must be the key. That light's just begging to be pointed at those gems. You're right. Still, it looks like there's some kind of trick to the... Yeah, there's some kind of trick to this whole thing. A trick? Yeah, think about it. There are 2 gems. I bet we have to light them both simultaneously. This we're gonna have to do it with only one single beam of light too. Are you sure we can pull it off? I have no clue, but we got no choice but to try. All we have to do is move the gears and bounce the light off to those blue gems. Alright. No time for the jitters, Nick. We've got to make this work for Isabella. Oh, it can just... can flippy flop, okay. Okay, looking good, looking good. Okay, what selects this? Did you see that? It stood up for like a second. Yeah, it did, but there was only 1 gem. What gives? Nothing is happening. What did you expect? Huh. Gems must be lit simultaneously. Just only 1 light is impossible. Indeed. Now then, I believe we have our answer is, as you say, possible. Oh. Wait a second, let me try just one more time. That will not be necessary, time is up. Or have you already forgotten? You were only given 1 chance to back up your claim. No way. It's not done, bitch. Is she throwing us out? Bitch? We're so close too. In the end, the defense has failed to prove its theory. The contraption cannot be operated with the pendant. But the pendant fit right into this mechanism. There's no way that it's a coincidence, but still. No matter how much I try, it seems impossible to direct the light at both gems simultaneously. Yeah, because in the middle, I feel like there's supposed to be something more. It seems your foolish experiment wasn't too much of a waste of time. Huh? While you were tinkering with that contraption, the accused regained consciousness. Oh, Bella. Oh, we're so doomed! Is she okay? Well, despite seeming a bit confused, she's in better shape now. Although, I wouldn't describe her situation as okay. Quite the opposite, in fact. Huh? Don't tell me you've forgotten your agreement with the judge. You failed to prove your theory, and so the accused's fate has been decided. There was nothing I can say to that. Attendants, bring in the accused. Layton, please, need help. Important help.
Accused, the trial has reached its conclusion in your absence. The court
My shoulder kills me. No, same.
The verdict.
I will take a shot in a moment, or 2, or 3, or maybe 10, or 30.
You are the Great Witch, and your true name is Bezella. This evening, a terrible crime took place. You killed your father, the storyteller, using the spell Grandworm. Does the accused have anything to say?
Yes, I am Bezella, the one that brought calamity upon this town. And my memories are proof of this.
No.
I remember the legendary fire in which this town was burned to the ground. And this day several hours ago, I summoned a fire dragon and took my own father's life. There is no doubt that the Great Witch is a part of me.
I understand.
Hold it!
No, Espera, you can't. Don't say that. You're under a spell, don't. Don't give up just yet. Fool. No. Bully. What? You've been fighting a battle in this court. You have come here with your logic, finding contradictions to astound everyone. It was your battle, not hers. So how can you be telling her not to give up when you have already dropped your sword? If you're a true knight of the court, you will fight your battle to the end. Why is she telling me this? It almost sounds like she's encouraging me. Disgusting encouragement. Ugh! Is she waiting for something?
No, it's okay, Mr. Wright. Ever since I was little, I can only remember being all alone. But that's not really true. There were people who were dear to me and memories that I cherished. At least, I think there were. But I've already lost all that. They were taken from me the moment I became Bezella.
Poor Isabella.
Since then, I started working at Aunt Patty's bakery. I met Mr. Wright, Maya, Mr. Layton, and Luke. The four of you did all you could to help me. I am truly happy to have met you. But blame for the Great Witch's crimes rests solely on my shoulders.
Alright.
So let's put an end to this now. Bezella must not remain in this town. Thank you, Mr. Wright.
Miss Bella. Well then. It's time for the final verdict. Think, Phoenix, think. Isn't there anything I can do? I just need something. Anything that could offer even a single glimmer of hope in the darkness of despair. There's gotta be something, right? Raise an objection, okay?
Objection!
Just fuck it, it's okay. Just go for it, like, just do it, Nick. Your Honor, please hold off with the verdict. What's that, Defender? It's too early to pass the final judgment on the speller. What? Explain yourself. You said earlier that the trial has reached its conclusion. But there's something we have yet to examine. What are you suggesting? You mean to say you have some new evidence? You would know. But surely there can't possibly be any new evidence at this late stage. Very well, Defender. We shall play along with you just one more time. Now, show us this evidence that we haven't seen yet. The new crucial piece of evidence is... It's a crime in the courtroom on Bella's person. I mean, she has that thing on her wrist now, right? It looks like a gem. There's only one place where it can be. It's in Bella's possession. I have it? She has it, guys. I saw it for a second. Something that she shouldn't have. An item that contradicts what we've heard. My gut feeling tells me that item is the key to this whole case. Most interesting. I shall enjoy watching you hopelessly struggle through this. Like a fish caught in a net. Okay, she wants me. Doctor totally wants me. Like, she's after jellyfish now. Now, Defender. Shows this new evidence that the accused supposedly has in her possession.
Got it!
Yep. Espella, can I see the bracelet on your left hand? Yes, certainly, if you'd like. It's actually a pendant, you know? But the strap got torn somewhere when I was up in the bell tower. That's why I've had it around my wrist since, well, just before this trial started. Huh? But this pendant looks exactly the same as the one we already have here. Wait a minute, what's all this? We confiscated her pendant at the crime scene. Why is she wearing it now? I don't get it. It's giving me a headache. Yeah, me too. So I was right. So it is matching pendants, friendship bracelets, thingies. I have another question about this pendant. Espella, do you remember when exactly the strap broke? I'm trying to remember, but no, I can't. I know it was still fine when we parted ways, but in other words, she has no memory of it. She doesn't remember when it broke or when she tied it to her wrist. Yeah, breaks the strap on. That's certainly bizarre, I must say. I mean, you know, snaps the choker, right? Your pendant has already been submitted as evidence.
Objection!
And yet, Spella still has her pendant. That's a fact we can all attest to, which means there must have been 2 pendants to begin with. Really?
Objection!
So there are 2. And the accused was caught red-handed at the crime scene. Whether this pendant is hers or not, it doesn't change anything. Yeah. Yeah, dummy. Yeah. She was caught red-handed by us, the Vigilantes. This pendant proves something crucial to this case. It can't be more than crucial than us catching her at the crime scene. The second pendant wasn't dropped by Spella. So as the defense already suggested, one more person was at the crime scene. What? What? But who? Nani the fuck? Okay, she's finally alone again. Order! Order! Accused, submit your pendant as evidence this instant. Yes, my lord. Nick. If we have 2 pendants to work with, maybe we can see if that strange contraption will work this time. Right. Now it makes sense. That must be why it didn't work before. Your Honor, the defense would like to try operating the mechanism of the bell of power one more time. What? Why now? The contraption didn't work before because we only had 1 pendant. But both pendants are needed to operate it properly. Foolishness, try as many times as you like, it's no use. Hey, Inquisitor Doppler, you know this is a waste of time. If it's not going to work anyway, why not let the defender see for himself? What? Defender, if you think you can operate the contraption with 2 pendants operation, I suggest you go ahead and try it, unless it has already dawned upon you that such a plan is futile. It will be fine, trust me, bro. The defense shall be given one more chance to verify its theory about the aforementioned contraption. Okay. Let's make our way to Spell Tower. Puzzle 64, please. This is going to be a last try. I know. Why is it morning? What the fuck? I don't know, man. I'm terrified to life of the accused rest in your shaky hands. You won't be having any more. Let me try again, please, your honors. What the heck? That you must be aware that this puzzle may be unsolvable. I wouldn't have been able to solve the puzzle like this before arriving in Larinthia. But now I'm sure I can take on any puzzle. It's all thanks to you, Professor. You taught me that every puzzle has a solution. Puzzle 64? Yeah, we have to do the 6 puzzles to the end, I think. These last 6 are unskippable. I have everything I need now. What do you say, Maya? Should we hurry up and get started? Sure thing! It's puzzle busting time! Bust the base! Bust the nut. The bell tower. Nee, no. Nee. Badge, badge. What did we do just now? Huh. Why isn't this working? It needs to be at the same time, no? Heavy ass dog breathing. 6 7, 6 7, 6 7. Oh my god, 6 7, guys. That's it? Okay.
The answer here is obvious.
Stop with the obvious talk. It's not.
Puzzle
Shut.
solved. Take that.
You're just like the professor. Oh, God. Success. As red gems shine with an intense light, the larger gem on the pillar begins to emit a glaring light. I'm sure did it right. Nothing's happening. Huh? This sound. Staircase of death? Will we die? Staircase of death! Hooray! This is... What an astounding contraption. What do we have here? It's still no comparison to the incomparable astoundingness of Mother Nature. Oh, I like to climb up those stairs. I like being on top. She likes to stomp on people. She likes to be on top. Yeah, okay, dummy mommy, shut up. We shall escort you. I'm gonna try. Okay, everyone is dying. Okay, Nick. Let's go see what's upstairs. The bell, obviously.
Nick, isn't this bell...
Yeah, I think you're right. That's the bell that was taken from underground. The bell of ruin.
Oh.
The bell that must not be sounded.
Do it. Do it anyway.
Nick, there's someone hiding behind the bell.
Kira? Kira!
It's you. Now that's the last person I expected to find here. Miss Kira.
Kira! Nearly 30 hours. What do you mean? Why is the game so long? It's mostly due to the trials, I think. It's so quiet in here. There's not a sound to be heard. Let's be very careful though, Luke. The puzzle we just dealt with is not necessarily the only one in a place like this. Right, yeah, Professor? Let's proceed with caution. No, I just want to run in and destroy everything. Arson! Arson! Getting all hit coins back, please. Kinda wasted them all. I mean, to be fair, I was being dumb. Is this what I think it is? It looks like a lift. Indeed it does. It looks like a lot like the kind of lift with which we were well acquainted. But we haven't seen anything else like this since we arrived in Labyrinthia. Yes, quite. In truth, I didn't think machinery of this sort existed here. I wonder what it's using as source of power. Well, since there seems to be no other way up, does it mean we get to ride it? Indeed, that would seem the most logical course of action. I would say I find the presence of such a device most intriguing. But we can't stand around pondering such things now. There will be a time for that later. Onwards and upwards, my boy. Right then, let's go! I know I keep saying this, Luke, but bear in mind that we must proceed with caution. No! Stop it! Run in! I mean, we nearly killed Luke with fire! Come on! I'm with you on that one, Professor! Just go in. The ride of death continues. They will die. And so will I. Professor, we've stopped. What's going on here? Are we trapped? No, I don't believe so, Luke. Although I do get the feeling that something is about to happen. Something, Professor? What do you mean by something? Luke, stand close to me. Okay. Puzzle time. It smells like a puzzle. Ooh. Tower of Terror. 65. Okay, the statue is coming. I think it's coming. A stone statue stands before you. Beneath it lies a panel with what appears to have once been a crest of some kind. Getting closer to 6-7. No! Now a disjointed mess. Move the panels by touching the arrows that connect them. Rearrange the pieces so that the crest is correctly displayed. What crest? Shouldn't have read. Okay, should have read that, whatever. Oh, okay. I think I need to place the moon the right way. Okay, I mean, it's not even a moon, it's like a circle, right? Okay, this should be fine. Okay, it's a circle. Right, like circle.
Let's see if I've proven myself.
Yay!
That was indeed an intriguing puzzle.
Correct, you can sense the approaching presence form of a formidable foe in the shadows. What foe? Don't tell me we're going to fight someone without a weapon. Whoa, we start moving again. What seems this entire lift? Itself another puzzle but placed. Yeah, okay. I don't believe we're in the clear just yet. This might take a while. Thank you, Leighton, for talking so speedy, my man. I feel you, bro. We stopped again. Another stage as a puzzle? Indeed, that would appear to be the case. I think on this one, Professor. Alright, but don't overexert yourself. You'll really need to work together to solve the rest of this puzzle. Roger that! 66, Tower of Teller 2. Teller, Fantasy 4, Teller. He's eating a teller. Dragon! A stone statue stands before you. Beneath it lies a panel of what appears to have once been a crest of some kind. Okay, already have that. Move the panels. Like, it's the same like just now. Okay, I see. Because you got this stuff. Got the triangle here. Let me see. Okay. Okay, those are too easy, guys.
I've already seen the answer.
Those are too fucking easy.
Ah, the joy of solving puzzles.
Great, you come a long way. Keep it up. It took me like, what, 7 games? 6 games? Well, I did it, Professor. You certainly did. Well done, Luke. But we're still not there yet, are we? Just how far is it going to take us? Well, judging by all the stages thus far, whoever put this puzzle in place is certainly keen that we don't reach the top easily. We still can't afford to let our guard down. Stop talking so quick, man! I'm a quick talker, but not that quick. Trust me, bro. Ah, we stopped again. Well then, allow me to take on this one. Yeah, you do it, Professor, please. Tower of Teller 3. Okay. 6, 7. Funny number. And 6 tries. Funny number, 6, 7. The professor would kill me. Like, return to Monkey 6-7. Luke beside Layton. Oh my god, man. I feel like the professor would kill me just for the sake of it, you know. I can't even blame him. I kind of fucked up, right? This one is hard. I think this one is the right way right now. Because it's the hard way, right? Even if I move it now, it's still wrong. Okay, this must be right. Ah! I think I see it now. How do I do this? I need to about this. Yeah, okay, I'm a dummy. I'm a fucking idiot. Okay, yeah. I'm a blind idiot. I see. Yeah, that's the biggest issue in all of the games. Thank goodness.
That was indeed an intriguing puzzle.
No, it wasn't. Excellent. Okay, not even thank you. Wow, good job. No, excellent.
That was an exceedingly difficult puzzle.
No.
The next stop must be our destination.
Are you sure about that?
I think you're probably right, Luke.
Well, this is it, Professor.
Daddy Layton, save me. Next Fenema would be 69. 69!
Seems we have arrived at last.
Aww. Look, Professor, a garden! Look away! I'm going to try to smooch Professor here. Oh god, no.
Wow, this is certainly different. There are flowers and plants everywhere. I can even see a water wheel over there.
It is a beautiful place.
This evening breeze is a little chilly.
Why aren't you wearing a jacket, dude? Why wearing a jacket, man?
So, is this the storyteller's garden then?
I think that's probably a safe assumption, Luke. Judging by the abundance of water and rose bushes, it's being well taken care of.
Yeah, no problem.
I'd be inclined to say the tower seems more akin to a castle.
Who'd have imagined we'd end up in a beautiful place like this? Let's investigate.
I don't want to investigate. I am the investigation. I want my hint coins, please. I need my hint coins. I have 100, but I need more. This building is really something else. I guess this part must be the storyteller's house. His wife must have lived here when she was younger. Yes, indeed. This must have been her family home. Her family. I wonder if she had any plans to ever come back here. No matter where she goes or what she does, family is family. This will always be her home. Ew! I'd say it's highly likely that she would wish to come back here someday. I suppose so, even if her family was only the two of them. The relationship between Isabella and her father may well prove to be an important clue. She killed him! Yes, I was thinking the same thing, huh? What's the matter, Luke? It's nothing. I'm probably seeing things, but for a moment I thought I saw something moving at the top of the tower. Sorry, it must have been just my imagination. Let's go inside, Professor. Luke is in danger? Child's room. We gotta keep Luke in there, okay? It's a child's room. It's fitting. Yeah, he can stay. Huh. This appears to be a child's room. It certainly looks that way. From its condition, I'd say it hasn't been used for some time. Presumably it was used by Isabella as a child. Right. So this is where Isabella grew up. Something pretty big must have happened to make her leave home so young. I wonder how Isabella and the storyteller used to get on together. They didn't. Dude, he was much more to... I'm gonna write my little stories, little girl. Bye-bye. Isabella is a young lady of strong conviction and a kind heart. I'm certain that because she grew up within a fine home environment. In other words, I'm sure she and her father must have spent some quality time here together. No. Yeah, I have a feeling you're right about that. But this place must be full of precious memories. I almost feel like we're intruding, coming in here like this. But look, we have no choice if we wish to save Isabella. Yes, I suppose that's true. When you put it like that, I guess that she wouldn't even mind it if she knew. If we did it, you know. This wall is filled with artwork from top to bottom and not a speck of dust inside. Wait, is she Rapunzel? Like from the new, well, not new, but the CGI Rapunzel thing? Well, seemingly, no. Tricky! Professor, behind the curtain! There's someone! There! Are you sure? Oh, it's a dolly! Monsieur's figure turned out to be... just a doll. Phew, that's a relief. My heart was in my mouth. Stella must have played with this doll as a child. Eh? What's this? Look, Professor, there's a child's picture book here. The title is... The First Story. It would appear to be a handmade children's picture book. I wonder if it was written especially for Isabella. I don't think it's Isabella's room. Like, why would she have a doll that looks like her? Why? Makes no sense. It may well have been. Evidently, a great deal of loving care has been put into the writing illustrations. But still, this is definitely not Isabella's room, in my opinion. There was a bad witch in the town. No. All the carrots in the field disappeared and all the money in the bank was turned into pumpkins. The people of the town had to put up with all kinds of mischief from the witch. They didn't know what to do. So one day a brave young girl appeared and said to the townsfolk, when the witch uses witchcraft, she always uses a big stick, doesn't she? So if you take her stick, we'll be able to stop her, yeah. After hearing this, people of the town set a trap for the witch and managed to capture her. At her trial, the bad witch said this to the people. Brush my teeth bedtime, okay. Even though the legendary great witch Bezella is living here in this town, Bezella is the queen of all witches. She's the one who gives us witches life. The townsfolk punished the witch, and the peace was restored to the town once more. To this day, Bezella is still hiding somewhere in the town. But the brave townsfolk will not be beaten by the bad witches. You will eat them and burn them. First we burn them and then we eat them. Who'd have thought there would be a fairy tale about Bezella? She's a mysterious character, alright. Tell me, Luke, why do you think the author chose to write about Bezella in the children's picture book? Well, maybe to make that child behave? Something like, if you don't do as you're told, Bezella will come and get you? Also like Pinocchio, like if you're not a good boy and you're being dishonest, that your nose will grow large? That boys always have to be like truthful and honest? Yeah, I like that idea, Luke. Yes, indeed, that's the possibility. Still, I have to wonder. Why is it some lowly witch was caught, and not the great Bezella herself?
Well, I suppose it's a bit strange. If Bezella herself had been caught, the story would have been brought to a more conclusive ending.
Do you think there's some other reason? It's certainly a possibility. I don't suppose there are any other handmade picture books in the room apart from this one.
Handmade picture books. I don't see any. I guess it must be the only one.
Which would imply this book has some special significance. Yeah.
I guess so. After all, it is handmade. I bet she really treasured it. Do you think it was the storyteller who wrote this book?
The handwritten writing does seem very similar to that of the story. The book appears to have been written with a touch more care and attention, but I imagine it was the storyteller who wrote it. Wish I had that kind of a dad who would write me a picture book.
He must have written it as a gift from father to daughter. That actually seems very thoughtful. Even if the story itself is a little scary. I'd like to take this book to a speller.
Yes, let's do just that, Luke. You must take good care of it. We will drop it on the floor. Coin. More dollies, more teddies. Okay, there's a door. There's a door, bitch. I believe we've seen all there is to see here. Let's press down, Luke. Staircase! Oh! Is this the storyteller doll? Wait, what?
Look at it!
Oh, not even. It could be a dark claw, right?
What do you make of this room, Professor? It's not very tidy.
It appears to be the very top of the tower. Huh. A parchment lying on the floor here seems very similar to the type on which the storyteller writes his stories. I think we can say with some certainty that this is the storyteller's room.
Huh? This is the storyteller's room? I was imagining something a bit grander, like a throne room with all kinds of posh decorations.
Well, I agree that's a little eccentric. It's unmistakably the study of an author. How would you know, Professor? You probably spent all this time in here. Could you see writing those stories? His arm comes off?
The stories? I wonder what the speller thought of it all. Her father writing stories of all the toad folks, I mean. I wonder if she looked forward to seeing the new stories completed, or if she...
The stories are probably a little too mature and content for a young child. I don't know, I feel like it's still like very much fine. I don't imagine storyteller would have shown Isabella many of them.
But in that case, surely she can't have had many opportunities to even talk to her father given how busy he was. I guess it means she was pretty lonely. It must have been harder for her, even knowing how important the stories are for the people of the town. But I don't think it's right. No child should be unable to talk with their father.
Oh, I don't know, Luke. You're talking to your godfather, not even to Clark anymore, to your actual dad. Absolutely agree, Luke. I believe it will be important in the upcoming trial to have an understanding of Isabella's feelings towards her father. I don't know, maybe hatred seems like a good feeling, right?
Professor?
Knowing you, Luke, I'm sure you must have a lot of things on your mind at the moment. So, if there's anything at all that you want to talk about, you will tell me, won't you? No, never.
Of course I will, Professor.
I'm always ready to listen, Luke. Now then, shall we start investigating this room? No. Dolly. Coin. Okay. I mean, the thing that intrigues me the most is this. And this is potentially against the one puzzle we had earlier in the game. Because it looks like the one in the archive.
Wow, there's sure quite a bit of light coming through that stained glass window, huh?
Oh, this is a puzzle? I don't know. Like, something looks like a puzzle here. Dude. Don't leave me hanging. Papers are strewn about the floor. Strange, it doesn't appear as if they've been written on. Okay. Am I missing something? The plans in the back? The back?
Look, Professor, a photograph!
they even had photographs in this town. Yeah. Everything was drawn, right? Why is there a photograph? Indeed, it's not the kind of thing one would have expected to find here. Too right. I certainly haven't seen any cameras about since we got here. There's no doubt that this is a photo, though. What could that mean? That may be in some way related to the tower being so closely protected. What do you see in the photograph, Luke? They had 2 children, both young girls. Aww. The photo looks quite old, doesn't it? So what I see is Espella and Doglaw, right? I wonder who they are. Well, one of them is surely Espella. There can be little doubt about that. Hey, you're right. Look at the pendant. It's the same one Espella always wears. Yeah, so... it is a best friend pendant. Okay. The fact that she continued to wear it ever since shows just how important the pendant must be to her. What about this other girl? Do you think she's a friend of Espella's? Indeed. I bet the 2 of them were rather close friends at that. They do look pretty chummy, alright? See, they even have the same pendant. A glimpse into Spella's past. This may well prove to be an important clue. I would like to ask her about it face to face. Let's about it for the time being. It's even from the bell tower, right? Interesting. I wonder if there are any other clues knocking around. But say this is something that you thought you saw move earlier as a point worth pursuing. But isn't this the last room of the tower? I must have been imagining things. Back. Welcome back. Not necessarily, Luke. If I'm not mistaken, there should be a way of getting beyond even this room. Let's look around more closely. Right here, Professor? Okay. No, game. No. I'm pressing the wrong buttons the entire time today. Oh my god. Nearly killed us in, you know, the trial. Okay, so we're close to the ending. The thing is, if I remember correctly, even if Layton returns with us later to the trial, we might not finish it today, so I would like to put it into the next stream, like a little rest. I don't know, maybe it might be a shorter stream and we can play some Hytale or whatever afterwards. I'm not sure how long it is anymore. But at least we have the clue that Espella and Darklaw are very close friends. That both have a pendant. So that explains things. Yeah, I need to go to bed too. Yeah, that's why my eyes are burning. Yeah, it's all good. Like I said, I don't think I will finish it this stream because like it will probably take me around 2 hours still. And yeah, I'm tired, Sai's tired. I need to take care of my mod. He's having pain. And yeah. So yeah. I will probably stream Wednesday. No, not Wednesday. Thursday. Because I have... No, wait. Yeah, no, I can stream Thursday. Yeah, Thursday. So Thursday is finale, I think. And then we can, you know, do fun stuff till Death Stranding is out. If I even get the day off for Death Stranding. It's in 3 weeks, kind of. Well, 2. 3 weeks. 3 weeks. So we'll see if I get the day off. I don't think I will, cause last few weeks I had off on Thursdays. So, we'll see how it goes. But yeah. I wish you all a good night, my sleepy little jellies, sleep welly little jellies. Then we're done with this game. Some Hytale, probably, or Final Fantasy VIII, or whatever. Yeah, okay. And sleep well, guys. Sleep well, little jellies. Till next stream. Bye-bye. Oh my god, the music. I'm in spin bots, yes. Me too! Me too! But anyway, bye!
You know what that means? Fish!